Alright, hello out there, internet land. Welcome back to Spelljammer, ran by Agent Junk over here.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, John.
Hi.
Last we were meeting, we were plundering a Space Wizard tower and having some decent success
The
at
Tower of Zalon.
DM, if you'd like to take over and remind us what we were up to. And
You guys were plumbing the blue, or I believe it was the blue side.
Yes.
You guys had gone through the solo training module, Jesse did, and was able to pretty handily defeat it.
And crushed it.
You guys did battle chess. With,
Yes, we did have battle chess.
Some slight cheating. That's okay. Creativity is always rewarded in the Mage Tower. And broke through to get the key. You guys set kind of a trap for Captain Damien Darklash. However, you didn't really count on the fact that he would also get a key once he defeated the ending there. It kind of broke out into a
plot twist.
Kind of broke out into a gunfight there. Pretty heavy losses on both sides. Damien is just a very powerful demonic fighter. At one point he tried to parlay. That didn't go well. So he kind of said, fuck it, and he just flew forward.
Deuces.
You guys chased him down into the portal, and as he stood there trying to figure it out, you guys slammed into behind him, Scooby-Doo style, and you guys all jumbled into the portal all at once. We joined you guys in this giant shaft of light. You kind of are falling omnidirectional.
Light was added.
I'm sorry?
I'm so glad of light was added.
Yes. Omnidirectional, sort of like you can't really tell which way is up or down. You're kind of getting tossed through this light cascade, and you see for a moment this sort of streak of red kind of coming through the portal, and it collides with the captain, with I just forget everybody's names until the week of. That's what I have it written here. It collides with Trevorin, and they go sailing out, like perpendicular out the other side of the shaft of light. So as you guys are, you see him, this light sort of carry him off. You guys are also continuing up in this cascade, and there's a bright flash, and all of a sudden you guys sort of land, for some reason, gently and softly in this giant sort of wizard's foyer laboratory.
The foyer. Foyer. Camera work.
There we go. All right.
I always thought it'd be funny, you know that oldie song where they're singing about For Your Love? Just to have it be For Your Love or Foyer Love. Just, the video is just a couple people having sex just inside the door.
I mean,
Who hurt you?
Who hurt you?
Why are you the way you are?
Doesn't have to be the full song, just like a little quick.
You see like a hooded figure. He's got like a brown cloak, green hat, kind of hunched over a table, kind of working with some potions. Completely ignores you guys. You see Damien sort of pick himself up, and he's sort of waving around. You guys are you're all kind of groggy through this teleporter. Notice that Trevorin has not come through with you. So it's just you, the crew.
You said who's at the table mixing stuff?
Just a robed figure.
Okay,
hat,
not
cloak.
the demon guy we were chasing.
No,
Correct.
he's next to you guys.
Okay.
And you see his gun is on the floor. And I'll say you and him sort of both look at the gun, look at each other, look at the gun, look at each other.
I will go ahead and try to with my shield just kind of shove him back out of the way to get him clear of it and maybe try and kick it back. if
Okay,
able.
go ahead and make an attack roll, and I'm going to try to do a Dexy, Athleticsy.
Just an attack roll, huh? Yeah. How about a 13?
I got a 2.
Oh, nice.
Woo! So he's still pretty dazed. You dive for the gun.
I'm not diving for. I'm trying to shove him back.
All right.
I want to shove him back so like the gun ends up either behind me or I can like kick it out of the way. So I'm between him and the gun.
I'll see you guys are you kind of end up on the floor like that. Gets shoved down. Ugh. And
then I'll just be like kind of pointing behind me for whoever, just like, hey, grab that kind of thing.
Okay.
I'll send Anvil to grab it.
Okay. He tramps over, picks it up, and holds it off, and it's like his like whip tail is like wagging really fast. All right, fine. Just no violence. All right, let's figure out where we are.
Oh, well, past that. Killed half your
War were declared.
I mean, I still got half my crew out there like wait for me. So let's just be cool, okay?
We haven't even met our crew, and we took out half your crew.
I did a lot of taking out too. All right, I wasn't half bad myself. Let's just keep that in mind. All right.
Okay, no need to
Fuzzy man.
No need to keep measuring dicks here.
I do like his gumption. I'll give him that.
Anyway, and the person still mixing at this table doesn't have looked up yet.
I'll just turn over to pardon our interruption.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Turns around. What you see used to resemble the guy in the statues. This must have been Zaylon. You know, he's got the hat, he's got the glasses, he's got the beard, but it rests on a skeletal frame. The moving skeleton with potion bottle as his clacking jaw. Oh, you must be the new apprentices. Welcome. 1 second. He like unhinges his bony jaw and he splashes this potion kind of back into what was his body.
Back to his spine.
He kind of turns back into a mortalish body for like 2-ish seconds. It's like, oh, and then he's a skeleton guy. Fiddlesticks! Okay. He goes up to the wall. Dozens of tally marks.
What can I help you out with, boys?
All right. Well, welcome to the Tower of Zaylon. I am your host, Zaylon the Magnificent. I seem to have been turned into some sort of skeletal monster, but I'm still me. So, what can I help you young boys with?
Just kind of look around.
Damien goes, what the actual fuck?
Yes, a guy with an undead crew finds this disturbing.
Are you a lich? I wouldn't say that. That's a bad word. That's for people who want to be immortal. This just sort of happened, Sonny. I don't know what's going on right now.
Hey, that's our word. You got no right using it.
Anyway, I see you guys got some guns there. What's going on?
Well, we're just trying to figure out what all of this is. It just comes and goes as it pleases. What's this all about?
Well, that's sort of the problem. I made a really, really, really good security system, but I made it really too good. So, what happens is every few days, once the tower in my home dimension is breached, or my defensive perimeter crossed, I, in this tower, teleport into the astral plane for a short amount of time, and there's a large crater back at home. Well, once it comes back, it comes back, but see, the thing I got mixed up was time goes real fast for like 10-ish seconds. So I kind of like hyper-aged. And you might see a lot of skeletons downstairs where my apprentices, they probably got real old real fast. The only thing keeping me alive, I think, is my power source? And he points up. And he looks, there's nothing, there's just a ceiling, but he points up and he's like, I have a powerful magical spell holding this tower in stasis while the rest of the campus, as it will, goes forward in time as we transport. So, yes, it's very ingenious.
So what you're telling me? So what you're telling me is that thingy up there is keeping all of us, in theory, from experiencing the same fate.
Well, kinda. I mean, you're gonna age. You're gonna age, but
With
you won't
seconds,
die because you'll age.
Oh, I think I see.
But I mean, the second you step out of this tower, you are a pile of dust, buddy.
So, how would we go about preventing that then?
Oh, that's what this is for. You see the giant list of tally marks. This is all the shit I've tried to not be this way, but the time comes back. But nope.
No.
You can see if each of these experiments is probably like on a disappearance and an appearance. Easily hundreds have gone by. If this is the Tower of Zalon has been a legendary location, as it says, this cycle probably goes on a long time.
So as a player, let me get this straight. Like, since we haven't transported with it yet, if we were to leave this second, would we age to toast or would we still be
If
safe?
this thing goes back to its home dimension while you are
That's
still
what-
inside of it,
That's what it would happen.
you are gonna get hyper aged if
Okay.
you're still on this island. While it's
Hannah, how about when's the next cycle happening to be supposed?
it's about 4 or 5 hours from now.
Just kind of look at the group and what was his name again?
Zalon!
No, I'm sorry, the guy that was with us.
Oh,
we were fighting.
Damien Darklash.
Damien. Kind of looking at Damien and sizing up what he's making of this.
You see him doing like mental math. He's like, okay, well, I mean, okay, all right. Have you tried maybe jostling the power source? He's gonna try a deception check. 2. That's the first thing I tried. Turn it off and on again. That's what they always say.
What exactly is that anyway? Haggis looks up as genuinely curious.
The soul gem.
Soul gem, you say?
Yes, it was an artifact of great power in my own dimension. It has captured the souls of thousands. I think all the souls of all my apprentices are probably in there too, now that they all died and didn't really have anywhere else to go. But, yeah. I think that I'm using it as the main power source because it's so old and so ancient and powerful. But if I take it out, I think, well, like I said, I'm gonna turn into a pile of dust. So, yeah, don't want to do that.
How does one even come about getting something like this in the first place?
Long-winded explanation. I have 5 hours. It's gonna take a lot more than 5 hours to give you the I had some adventurers get it for me. There, that's the short version of that.
I was gonna say, how about the Cliff Scripts version?
Dirty 20. I'm an alchemy check on just what Ollie's doing here.
You see he's got a transmutation spell potion polymorph self like on the table. He tried it. Doesn't have a body to absorb the spell. So like it kind of got soaked into his bones for a few seconds and sort of made a body for him, but he's just kind of in a pickle.
Nothing I can discern of help.
Give me an Arcana test.
Arcana?
Yep, it's gonna be a big one.
One big one. Probably not gonna be good. Natural 7.
He tried wiggling it, right? Yeah, nothing comes to mind. Oh, if you want to leave, I wouldn't blame you. If you just walk back through the portal there, you're more than welcome to. But, I mean, you want to stay and play some cards? I haven't had company in like 4 centuries, so.
So, this orb thing is keeping you alive, not necessarily the tower itself, then. Alive. Being generous here.
If I did the math right, it keeps me, it keeps the tower hidden and cloaked like it was. But you need the keys. You got the keys, right? Open up the portal downstairs.
Kind of looking at our foe here, collectively.
Yeah, we got the damn keys, old man. Well, I mean, you're in here, so you got the keys, I guess. And, that's, basically it. As long as you're in the tower, you should be okay. I mean, you might die, but hey, like I said, you'll at least be living skeletons like me. You want to take the tour?
We've pretty much toured what we've needed to
Oh,
tour.
not the inside of this tower. Oh, that guy's a plant man. He just sort of notices 2 toes.
Oh!
Yes!
Good, 2 toes is here.
I'm a plant now.
2 roots.
Okay, well. Okay, well, anyway, you're welcome to take the tour, but you're just not allowed on the top floor there. The soul gem can be a little temperamental.
Mean what?
If you try to take it, it might suck your soul into its confines forever. So I've been kind of too timid to go up there and try to get it.
Why would you need to go up and get it?
The only thing tethering me to these bones is that thing. I mean, maybe if I pull it out, it'll do something, but I don't know. I don't want to get my soul sucked
Pulling
away.
it out
That would
usually keeps it from doing
be
something.
terrible. I'm kind of in a state of limbo here.
So what you're telling me is you need this thing's presence in order to maintain your...
You see him go like, oh, I don't think so. And he snaps, and then you see a mage hand pull a dagger out of Damien's hand. You see him palm off the table. Okay.
Alright, I think it's time the bullshit with him ends. Shall we restrain him?
You got something to restrain him with?
Death? I don't know, didn't somebody have a chain or something from earlier?
Snafu got a chain.
You guys think I'm gonna just stand here and let you tie me up? It's gonna be another thing.
Well, you've already
I'll
made it another thing.
I'll turn to, shit. Just forgot his name, too.
Damien?
No.
Zaylon?
Zaylon. Well, Zaylon, we'll let you know that this one here, points at Damien, had told us he was here to steal the Gem of Souls to create some sort of army thing. We're trying to stop him. So,
Naughty boy.
that was the animosity here between us.
Okay, I can understand that. That's kind of a dick move. I can see that. I forgot to open up a thing.
Did he happen to mention he has a small armada ready to level your home here as well?
I mean, you're just kind of advertising what I can do to this place. I mean, I do have a psychic link to my second command. I can have him fire the Hellfire Cannon right at this fucking tower if you guys don't play ball.
Sounds like a friendly sort, eh, Zaylon?
You destroy the tower, you don't get what you want, though.
Yeah, but I get to wipe you guys out too. It's kind of a win-lose-win-ish situation.
With you inside.
That's why I tried to tell you guys so we could all work together on this and find out some kind of mutual understanding.
I'm just gonna be like, well, looking at Zaylon, I'm just gonna be like, like this to Damien, like, yeah.
What the heck is that? Flea Mortals. Where's Flea Mortals? Sorry, I'm looking for a one PDF out of the thousands I have in this stack here. There it is. Okay. Sweet, I needed that. Alright, cool.
So, Zaylon, any assistance on dealing with this one would alleviate of many predicaments or problems.
I mean, maybe I take that and you just, like, turn back to normal. You said this whole thing was a giant mistake, right? I mean, you see Zaylon's kind of like looking back and forth, his little beard swishing. I was never good at making decisions. Everybody give me an initiative. We're going to do a little bit of a Mexican standoff here. This is going to be the break in the action.
13 for me.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
20.
Okay.
I got a 4.
Okay. You, once again, are the only one that actually acts first. He is going to use his charm ability on Zaylon. You get one action before he does this. You see his eyes start to turn like bright red, and he goes to look at the
I
wizard.
just stick my light hammer and try and crack him in the face.
Okay.
I will use one of my inspirations.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's much better. 24 to hit.
Okay. 24 is hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And this is, correct me if I'm wrong, you allowed me to use an action during the chase to switch over one of my, what the heck do we call them? Infusions?
Yes.
From my focus to my hammer?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
They actually did do a new version of the Alchemist, or the Alchemist, the
Artificer.
Artificer for the 2024. They changed some of the abilities around too. So you Artificers might want to look at that, see if there's anything new or better for your builds.
I'll take a look, but one of the guys I work with was trying to make one, and it didn't sound better, but, like, he also was in...
Well, light hammer's damage is only a
12
D4,
first.
and so that's 6 bludgeoning altogether.
Okay,
But
6.
it is magical.
Okay.
It's my infusion.
So he's gonna have advantage on the saving throw for this.
He's going to have advantage?
No, the wizard.
Oh, okay.
You bonked him in the back of the head while he's trying to do his charm, his like eye charm. Okay. Oh, that's a bad idea, boy.
Boy!
You see.
I'm just picturing this guy, like, starting to do his charm. Just his eyes closing and all of a sudden, whack! Wink!
Pretty much. He's gonna do. You see him make this giant bubble around him, and he's like a big force orb. He's like, "You can't touch me and do nothing to me in here, boy.
Boy!
Do all that fancy stuff you want. This is global vulnerability. You ain't going nowhere."
I got
Wait.
nothing but time!
Dun dun dun. Oh shit! I was gonna put this on you. God. Floored it.
So he's a giant hamster ball.
Well, I can't move. With that, Damien is gonna take his move and he's gonna run upstairs. You're going for him. I think he's gonna try to jostle that
I was
gem.
gonna give chase.
Alright. You guys gonna give chase?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, by the way, the sun is the key. I can't explain it. Just the sun is the key. So we're upstairs. I'm not gonna make this a map. It is the exact same coordinates. Actually, I can, because that's why I got the doors.
You just spin it around there. Boom. Done.
Oh, I gotta mark out the inspiration. Yeah, I went from a natural 9 to a natural 18. That inspiration. Like,
That's
okay, yeah.
worth it. Excuse me.
All right. Guys, we're upstairs as fast as you can. You hear a door close, and you see that there are 4 doors on the 4 walls of this tower. Oh, and there's no stairs. Just the stairs you came up.
4 doors.
4 doors.
Damien's not in sight.
You heard a door close. That's all you. That's all you hear.
All right, which way is the sun shining? I guess.
There's like lights all over the walls, like little torches.
Do any of the doors have a sun on them?
Give me a perception test.
12.
You see that the doors have 4 symbols. There's a potion bottle.
3 symbols.
There's a moon. There's a like a leg, like a haunch of meat, and there's a a little bathroom placard that looks like a, it's like they have man or woman or whatever. But it looks like a wizard.
Okay, so bathroom.
There's a wizard and a pooper.
So bathroom,
Why
moon
this
is
wizard
bedroom,
has shit all that?
the haunch of meat is kitchen. The other one must be like the lab. But no sun.
No sun.
I got a dirty 20. Assuming since this tower's jumping through time so much, what door looks like it may have been disturbed recently?
Perception tests.
A dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20.
Yeah.
Which door handle is not dusty?
The lab and the bedroom.
I'll relay that to the group.
I'm gonna go in the lab.
Yeah, he's just cracked the door open, even just like
Like
a
even
quick
if
look.
he's not in there, there might be something useful.
You open up the door to the lab, and what you see is a giant, like 20-foot cube, like dome ceiling. Obviously, something this should have projected from the outside of the tower, but you can see it doesn't. So there must be some sort of weird, timey-wimey space manipulation going on. You see giant vats of liquid, just like the potion cauldron maker thing in the basement you guys found. You guys see like racks of dry components, wet components, different sort of things. There's like a little lizard chicken frog in a cage. It's like, that moos at you from a cage up on the hanging from the ceiling.
Buffalo wings. Nice. Chicken lizard cow.
Anvil still got his gun, right?
Animal still has his gun.
I'm gonna retrieve it.
Okay. It feels like sort of weird. It's like it's alive.
Like it's feeling you back.
It kind of has like a warmth to it, but it is like it's like a picture of like a gun, like a musket made out of like scales and like you ever play like Soul Calibur? You know how like that those like weapons are like
Soul Edge.
Yeah, it's very
look like it's alive.
Yeah, that's kind of how it feels.
Okay. Like a fusion of like flesh and steel.
Yes.
Okay. Probably don't have time to analyze it.
You probably would have to like spend some time to like figure out how it actually works.
Okay, I'm gonna swallow it.
Okay. It's like you hear it like in the dumping something into the waste barrel.
Now he's like Bender. You just open up a hatch in the front.
Well, I'm a smuggler. I can hide small objects. So
You just hear it from inside of him. Bang! Excuse me.
just don't jostle me. It might go off.
I should have swallowed some tissues before he did that. Do some padding in there.
Someone like goes up to like shield bash me, and a bullet comes out of my chest.
While they're peeking in there, I'm gonna peek in the bedroom. The
Okay.
moon room.
I'm
I'm assuming it's a bedroom.
Alright, we'll go by initiatives then.
I'm assuming it's roomy, gendered.
So first was minor. And then you got a 4, right?
Yeah.
You got 20. What'd you get?
13.
You got what? 14?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll say you two went first.
That's fine.
And because you just swallowed the gun. Jared, you walk over to the bedroom. Or the moon room.
The moon room.
You walk over to the moon room, and you see that there is a large canopy bed. There's a big floor-to-ceiling mirror. 20 wizard hats of various colors, designs, and, ostentatiousness. 20 cloaks to go with them. And two are gone from the pegboards. So 19, I should say. 19 different wizard outfits.
19 different outfits.
There's one rhinestone with a pair of cowboy boots underneath it.
Why not? He's got a cloak and a hat for any occasion. You see he's got like a writing desk, a row of books, and at the very tail end, he's got what looks like a glass cylinder that leads up.
Okay. Well, first off, I'm gonna grab a cloak and a hat, one that appeals to my raccoony self the most.
Okay, so you grab a wizard cloak and a wizard hat.
Wizard cloak and hat.
Did you grab both from the same peg, or you mix and match in here?
DM, what is going through my raccoony head? Do I mix and match, or do I find a particular raccoony appealing look?
I'll say you find one that is black on the outside, but it's got like a really rich, warm, like red wool on the inside. It's like stylish and very comfortable at the same time. And then for the hat, it's got the same sort of black sort of outside, but it's got a red leather buckle. Like
Red buckle? Okay.
Like red leather belt around it.
Are we going with the South Park reference here?
What's that?
Cartman have a cape on or a robe on? Every town needs a coon.
Oh no, the coon.
No.
Yeah, the coon. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I am absolutely going to pilfer.
Okay.
Like, he won't mind if I borrow this for a little while. He's got 18, 19 other of these.
Here, boom, boom, boom. Stay out of my fucking cloaks!
This one had fur on it. You don't want it no more. I will go to that cylinder and ready myself to go and check the next
Okay,
room.
so
But
perception.
I'll leave it right there for now. Or unless you got something. 14 with 4 kickers, so 18.
You look up, and you see that there's like this shining sort of like shaft of light up there, but there's like no. It's smooth. It's like a smooth board. There's no like handholds. The floor is just like a flat disc. Nothing like you try to like even like to brace yourself.
It's just sliding down.
Slide down. There's just no obvious way to get up.
Is this that fairy tale where they put the princess on top of that glass dome? See, it's in a fractured fairy tale. That's all I remember.
But Andy, your turn.
Okay. So there was 4 rooms,
Yes.
and they both went into the lab, right? And
2 into the lab. They went to the lab.
Yeah.
He went into the bedroom. I think you're kind of still just standing out here in the common area.
all right, and there was one that was clearly a bathroom, and what was the other one?
It was it had a haunch of meat. Like it was a.
Haunch of meat. Okay, I think that's gonna appeal to Spike's
Okay.
Stomach.
Yeah, he's gonna go towards that one. But before I do anything else, I wanted to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
At a 2nd level. So it's 1d4, so it'll be 2d4.
What's your spellcasting mod?
Which is what was.
That's what my wisdom is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So it'd be +4.
Yep.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 4.
2d4. 3d. 5 plus 4, so 9.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna go check out this up over here. Meat room.
Okay.
Yes.
You open up the door to the kitchen, and you see inside there appears to be a large, giant oven, like a brick oven. There's a cauldron of something bubbling there. There's a lot of, I'll say like automaton type of like. There's like a chef that's like a steel, like a suit of armor, but he's got like a big curly mustache and a hat. And he's like stirring and cooking something. Ah, monsieur, would you like some? You are not the master. I am the chef. Cookatron 4000. It has been 400 years since your last meal. You look famished.
I could eat.
Come on in.
I'm gonna go in and see what he's cooking.
As you sit down, what would you like? Would you like something strong, something fast, or something smart?
Let's do fast.
All right. He slides a plate of these weird folded little circular, pressed white, look like little flat pieces of bread with some meat and some like sort of like vegetation and some sort of sauce on top.
Okay. Spike's gonna pick it up and just whole
All
thing.
right. For the rest of the day, all your skills that are dex based have advantage.
Cool.
That is my favorite special item there. The I don't have a name for it. It's just the tacos of speed.
Love it.
There's a new meaning to the word fast food. And you eat your tacos. All right, back at the top.
Not really much more sign of Damien in this lab, is there?
Give me a perception test.
Perception.
Is it dex saves or?
Skills. So any one of your skills here is going to be advantage.
21.
You see in one of the tanks at the bottom, holding his breath under the water line.
Seal it up, let him drown.
Yeah, I'll just kind of like nudge you and kind of nod. What's this water tank look like? Or
It's like a green, viscous liquid.
Okay.
You see that the Tatsus don't really have lids. They're like so you can like walk up on a ladder and like pour more in if you need to. It's like, but there's like a stopper drain at the bottom.
Quick alchemy check. Is there something I could pour in there to make it very, very bad for him? Natural 20.
You do have up here. What you do have that liquid thunder.
I will go up to the top, uncork that, and just jump it.
Do it drip by drip, so he's just getting water poured on with electric water.
Fucking good time for a natural 20.
Roll 8d6, please.
8d6.
Well,
Jesse, I'm gonna need you to give me a dexterity saving throw. Mine are you as well, because this is a little bit of a volatile reaction.
Worth it.
oh shit!
8d6?
Yes.
Ah, damn. A lot of 2s and 1s.
Inspiration.
24. Fuck.
He's still alive, but you pour this in and on contact. So, what did you get? What did you get for your save?
Oh, what's the save?
Dex, please. Yes. DC 13.
Oh, I got a natural 18. So.
Okay. Jesse?
I got an 8. But I'm gonna pull out my shield of energy protection.
Okay. So
And I'm gonna cast shield on myself.
Okay. So you would take half of that. So you're gonna take
What kind of damage is it?
thunder.
Okay, so I'll do thunder damage, so I would resist.
So you're gonna take a quarter. So you'll take half of 24. 50, just take 6. Take 6. Take 6 thunder damage. You pull this up, and you hear thwack, 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 as like glass just like embeds into the wooden shield, into your shield there. That's half the explosion, is the glass flying everywhere, and then you just see this form of this winged, demonic creature goes and like smashes into all this stuff. Like he's like lying there, sort of on like kind of twitching, trying to get up. You also took half damage because you did get rocketed back into the wall after you poured that. You and you both hear this boom, and like the sound of like the tinkling sound of like shards of glass, like just like flying, like falling down like snow.
Well, the laddies must have found him.
And yeah.
Oh, great.
I'm just gonna yell down to you, pummel him, finish him!
Okay. Alright. He gets up, busts out. Let's see. I got 3 choices.
That's great. Kaboom!
Andy,
It's
You
somewhat
just finished your
general
tacos.
high, but also good.
the second you finish your tacos, okay, real quick, Jesse, you kind of pull your shield down, and you see that he's limping out of the door. What would you like to do?
I'll ask him if he will yield.
Never! Fuck you!
I will lift up my rifle and take a shot.
Okay, go ahead.
Never.
I'm just picturing
+9, 15.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
just picturing like the Looney Tunes thing of me doing that. I'm just still standing there like this, just like fried, just smoking,
Where's the earth shattering coming?
just like all black. And you just see my white eyes just open like.
Yeah, blink, blink.
8 magical damage.
Alright. You wing him in the back. Giant sizzling hole through one of his wings. Like, fuck! And he kind of stumbles out. Andy, he stumbles into the kitchen. You just finished your tacos. And he goes, alright. You see his face is black. His hair is like jetted back.
It's a giant gaping hole in
His
his
eyebrows are gone. Let's see.
Can he hear anything?
rings in his ears.
I said, man!
You don't have to scream. Jesus.
He was just inside a giant flashbang.
Slightly concussed.
He's like, just be cool.
Bitch, be cool.
What would you like to do?
Cast Moonbeam on him.
Okay, go ahead.
Spike over here, like, my center of morality is still on the boat.
I just picture you just finishing up. You're like,
Yeah,
just like still sitting there.
Exactly, yes.
got his little bib on still and everything.
Alright,
Just be cool. Moonbeam.
Moonbeams are cool.
Alright, so it's when a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it's engulfed in a ghostly flame,
Okay.
causes searing pain, makes a con save.
Okay, so you make a consecrated circle of moonlight around him.
It's a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Okay, it goes from floor to ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Picture Moonbeam.
Jared.
The beginning of Mr. Bean with that light.
It is your turn.
Picture.
So I'm looking up this cylinder or whatever, and you said there's just a light at the top, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to go to the bed, tie some blankets together, get out my mage hand. This gross-looking spectral raccoon claw comes out. I'm gonna have it grab it and start guiding it toward the top.
Okay. What's the range on Mage Hand?
It says 30 foot.
Okay, no, that's enough. Yeah, it suspends this rope of bedclothes
Okay.
up at the top.
Can I move it out of this cylinder, or is it just bump?
No,
bump?
you clear the top.
Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of guesswork, seeing as how I assume I can't see with my mage hand.
No,
So
yeah, you can't see
black
through your
pig,
Mage
no.
Hand.
I'm just gonna kind of guide it around in a circle until it appears to hit a snag somewhere.
It doesn't.
It doesn't?
Nope.
Okay.
Quite the blanket fort you got going though.
What's that?
Quite the blanket fort you got going.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, okay, am I saying, did you
I wanna-
did
my
you make a
goal is
rope
I
out of the
kinda-
blanket, or
Yes,
did you...
yes, I tied them together.
Yeah.
My goal is I kind of want to find some sort of point of resistance and then just have it continue to circle around that so I can snag it and maybe climb up this. If there isn't, then that's fine. But
No, yeah, it's not.
Okay. I'm trying to think this out.
Just get a running start up the thing and get up there before the blanket gets dropped all the way down.
Just hit the ground running, right? Run real fast. All right. There's probably nothing super else useful in here. I'm gonna look around the room. Would there maybe anything useful to help me with this sort of?
Yeah, give me a perception.
Okay.
Actually, give me an investigation.
Investigation, Roger. That is 15.
You see that there is on the glass, like, side, there's a small little circle. You didn't they didn't really see that before. It's like embossed,
Okay.
bit of brass, and there's there's like a token or like a circular thing you put inside of it.
Okay.
You can see by the recessed shape of it is a sun.
Oh, it's the sun. All right. I'll kind of rifle around the room and see if I can find something that matches the symbol.
Okay, give me one last one.
Okay.
It's got kind of a high DC to it.
Natural 17 investigation again?
Yes.
Okay, so that'd be a dirty 20. I got a 3 kicker there.
Okay. Under the pillow, under like the pillow of the wizard, you're like, hey. And you fish out this little medallion, and it's got the sun on it. Yeah.
Okay. I'll be nice to the wizard. I'll recall the blankets and all that and just lump them on the bed for now, and then I'll put that sun symbol in.
Okay. You see the sort of another shaft of light sort of situation, and sort of like a pulsing upward. It starts to pull you up into the glass tube. All right, done. Oh, Damien. He starts to turn in the thing. He gets a con save. Does not make it. Roll damage.
Okay. Just gotta remember
He's sleep woofing over you. Good boy.
D10. You want the D10. D10.
Yep.
Just like, okay.
8.
4, 8.
16. Okay.
2D. Yep, that's it.
Alright. So he starts to sizzle like, ah, shit! He then runs out, back out of the kitchen. He looks back, forth. Even, odd. Even. Jared, as you're getting pulled up into the ceiling, you hear boom! And Damien, you see Damien now singed from, like, the clothing burned
Twice
away
singed.
from the moonbeam. He sees the shaft of light, the glowing thing upstairs, like, finally! And you see him running towards this shaft as he's going upward. Alright. Your turn.
As I rush out of the lab, at what point do I see him?
You see that door close.
Which door?
The door to the bedroom.
Bedroom?
Yep.
Closed it behind him?
It's not like a yeah.
It's on our tractor. I'll head to that door and open it.
Okay. You see him you see Jared in the shaft of glass, like floating up, kind of like looking perplexed. You see the even more burned form of Damien Darklash as he's like dead sprinting for this glass tube.
Do I think I could get to him in time?
He's about halfway through, he's about midway.
Okay. Because I can do another thing. I will throw my hammer at him.
Alright.
Maybe. 17 to hit.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. Ooh, 3 plus 4. 7 magical bludgeoning
6
damage.
left.
Nice.
He just makes it to the tube. He goes, ha! Back of the head.
And with my infusion, my hammer is a returning hammer.
Yeah.
So I cracks him, and then back to my hand.
He falls, boom, and he hits his forehead on the glass, and just hear the.
You nailed him!
As he slides up the glass. After you get up to the top, I'll say you two kind of hear this other commotion, and like, oh, he's in the bedroom. You go to the bedroom. You emerge, and this light sort of really hits your eye. You're on a beach island in the middle of a vast ocean. There's frou-frou drinks on a tray. There's a can, what do they call those wooden bed
cabanas.
There's total beachfront paradise.
Please say raccoon babes. Please say raccoon babes.
I'd love to.
He's not discriminate. He'll take any reason.
Any part in the storm, right?
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a random.
Okay.
We're gonna get a random monster or a random creature.
Random sexy beast.
Random monster generator. Let's see what we get. That's kind of dumb. I'm not gonna do that.
Mulligan.
I like it.
Okay.
You see 7 foot tall,
Murlocs.
covered in hair, head to toe, big, 80s, blonde,
Big hair.
frou-frou hair, bikini that why?
Why?
A female bugbear.
Woohoo! Close the door behind me!
Well, you're not my normal date here, but okay.
Well, where the hat do the trick for you, ma'am?
I guess.
All right.
You're a wizard.
Haggis McLizard, Mystic Trash Wizard.
My name is Belinda. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
You want a drink? She walks over and starts mixing a drink. And you see Damien like stand and then poof, into the sand. Just falls face first. Oh, company, great. Oh, I haven't company in a long time. Make some Mai Tais. She walks over to the bar cart.
Mix me a strongest drink. I'll be right with you. I'm gonna go over to Damien and fish out the blue key.
Oh, it's gone. It was used up.
Oh, used
Yep,
up. Okay,
yep.
I thought we were still to use them yet.
Nope.
Okay, never mind. I'll fish around his body anyways, just see if there's anything interesting.
You find the remnants of his coat. You find the holster for the fire and brimstone. You find 17 platinum and a little thing. You find a sealed parchment. What looks that it is drawn on human flesh, and you see a bottle of black liquid, like inky black, like the night of a dark sky that you have never ever seen before.
Okay. Those last two
It,
things.
like not even the light
interesting.
penetrates like the liquid. It's like pure darkness.
Like it's absorbing the light,
Yes.
and not regurgitating it back at all.
What's that word? What's that color that dude made? That's like the blackest black that ever black to black, Fanta black or whatever,
Phantom black.
something like that.
I said Fanta Black.
No, it's like a color. He made it and then he copywrote it, so you have to buy it from him. But it's like it is literally like the blackest black you can get. Yeah.
All right, so the black liquid bottle, and then a parchment of human flesh.
It looks like it's a sealed flesh scroll.
Flesh scroll. We will check those out later. I will put those in my handy dandy trash bag.
Okay.
And then I race off to go join the Bugbear for drinks.
All right. Yeah, you walk out. You guys also go up the shaft of glowing light.
Yeah, I'll held it up there because it's probably next in the room anyway, or next up.
I love the dramatic.
Hello, my name's Belinda. It's nice to meet you.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
Hey, I guess this half sheets to the wind already.
Small body doesn't take much.
I'll get some more chairs. Just make yourselves comfortable.
It's a proper party.
Slater walk over, sets out some more like wooden chairs, and yeah, well, welcome to the beach level. Yeah. And you look around, and there's a vast ocean. You hear seagulls. You see the clouds moving.
Fucking seagulls.
The sun is burning in the sky, and it's like a high noon. And yeah.
Did that, for lack of a better term, the amulet with the sun symbol on it, did that stay with the wall?
Yeah,
or
it's in there.
I kind of figured it was like a literal key or whatever.
You're probably enjoying a nice sunny spot. You're a lizard. You're like,
And Two Toes gets up.
Just find
Two
a
Toes
rock.
gets up here like
Toes.
just starts soaking in the sunlight. He's turning a deeper green.
Photosynthesizing.
Yeah, photosynthesizing.
Are you blossoming?
Ah.
You know, I always love the sunlight, but for some reason, it's
Just hitting right.
Right.
Hitting different today.
How does that one saying go? Like, focused, driven, staying in my lane. Blossoming.
Blossoming. Thriving.
Yeah, I mean, Haggis, he's a little gremlin character. He's okay with relaxing for a bit, but what do you guys think? Make of all this?
I think there's still a quest afoot.
Yeah,
We only had 5 hours, right? So we don't want to waste too much time here.
First off, Arcana. Oh, an at 18, so 23. Like, the fuck's going on here?
Obviously some kind of magical chicanery is going on.
Well, we stopped Damien.
I'll say you kick off your boots, like your toes are in sand. You walk out into the beach, you feel the cool water. It is like there's cold water under feet.
I'm not relaxing. I was just to like test. So I'll go back and kind of dry my feet off, put the boots back on. Like, all right. I know we were here to loot things because we thought this place is abandoned, but it's not. We stopped Damien.
Sometimes,
what more is there?
Sometimes, my friend, the treasure is the experience itself. And he pulls down a little pair of sunglasses as he's relaxing on a beach chair.
Well, you're gonna die a horrifying death in like 4 hours. But
This is the last thing on his
Chilling
mind right
out.
now. Yeah.
That's. I mean, if this is all that's left for us is to leave, then I don't know what else we can. Where else we're gonna do here?
I feel like this is just like a holodeck type room for relaxing. I don't really feel like anything important is here.
He did say that.
I'm not important.
I am beyond your earthly pleasures, Belinda.
Inspiration. Quote of the night.
Yeah.
I am beyond your earthly pleasures, Belinda. Spelljammer 2024.
That's where we wrap up the year. He said the key was in the sun or to the sun.
The sun is the key.
Hold it up to the sun.
But the keys are down in the shaft thing, right? That got us up here.
Yeah, we don't have any keys anymore, right?
I'm gonna grab the sun.
Close. You put your hand up. I'll say. Give me a insight.
We start the song's Grand Illusion from Styx.
That's a great idea.
You're like you put your hand up and like it's kind of like the distance is weird. Like when you put like your hand like the cloud sort of distance and the sun is sort of just strange. But you can't really like something is not right here.
And
Fire off just a shot towards the sky. What happens?
It travels up about 20 feet, and then in the clear blue sky, you see a bing, and then there's a giant like dashed mark in the stonework is up there. Ah, that's weird.
my whole life is a lie.
Am I real? Oh my god!
What is the real life?
Belinda's-
Is this just fantasy?
Belinda walks out toward the beach to get her thoughts in order.
Shattered any illusions of grandeur she's had.
I thought that was an elaborate basement.
Kind of taken from Jesse's lead here, Haggis is gonna, without getting out of the chair or anything, of course, just wave his hand, and the gross-looking spectral raccoon hand floats up toward the sun.
Okay.
And goes
Your
to
hand
him.
covers the sun. It's like it is like darkness. It is like a eclipse as your hand goes over the entirety of the sun.
Haggis wiggles his finger again, and the spectral raccoon hand does this.
It's a giant hand dog is projected upon the island.
He does one or two more to amuse himself, and then he actually makes an honest attempt to grab the sun.
It is a solid object.
Okay, bringing it down.
Is this the gemstone?
And like a light switch, you just ka-chink, and the whole island illusion slaps off.
Oh, Belinda, you love it.
There is sand There is a pool of water. There is a clear glass tube. That's real. Belinda, gone. The drinks are still there. The trees, you see that they've lost their luster. They're just like cardboard cutouts of like tropical trees. And then like
Sprite.
Yeah.
and like the walls are just painted like sky blue with like an ocean like painted like shittily painted on the walls.
Shittily painted.
And you see that there is like a hatch where the sun like is, and then like that chain is now like kind of like you're able to climb up that chain to get to the hatch.
Okay. Sets the sunglasses down. Well, we might as well leave now.
It's alright, honey. I don't think she was the one.
Oh, Belinda, I'll never forget you.
Belinda.
There, but before the grace of God.
Who was the first to climb out of the hatch?
I'm guessing you.
Sure. I'll be the first.
Alright. I had a cool thing here for this fight, but no, there's no fight anymore, but that's okay.
Ruined by hammer time.
It's okay.
Every time.
You reach the top of this hatch, you climb out. You notice it's not like quite centered, it's kind of off to the side. And you climb out, and you're out suddenly back into the surface of the astral realm. You can see like the storms going on. You can see the boats, your boat and the pirate boat sort of secured on either end. But at the top, you see this sort of flashing light. It goes like green, red, blue, green, red, blue, green, red, blue, green, red, yellow, yellow. You know, like all four of these colors, but it flashes at like a Simon board. These different quadrants. Not super fast, but like maybe once every like 5 or 6 seconds.
Okay. Alright, so who wants to mess with this first?
I'll give an Arcana roll first.
All right, you all
Smart.
clear out.
Ooh, a nat 19. That is a 23.
You put together the fact that he said that thing sucks souls, and it flashes in the quadrant that it corresponds to. So you're guessing if maybe you're in the path of that light when it beams out, there is a chance that the gem, which is just drawing in energy, could draw in your immortal soul.
I'll warn everyone, don't stand in between it and any of the towers.
Looks like it flashes like a fourth of a pie quadrant. If this was to be like a sort of a boss battle, you would have 4 spaces in which to fight each other, and maybe like once a turn I would have rolled a thing and that would have flashed a quadrant and then you would make a save, but that has been nullified. So
You assholes.
that's fine. I mean,
You're the one who made him hide in
no,
that.
that's fine. You found him.
liquid.
You found him. You had a 21. I mean, you did it.
Is there...
He's doing the Vat of Acid episode.
He was doing the Vat of Acid episode.
Is there any way to talk to... I just had it written down. There it is. Zaylon.
You'd have to poke your head down. You'd have to go back down, poke your head down.
Okay, I was wondering if now we're in the central chamber area. Okay,
His head just appears like Mufasa in the clouds. Yes, what can I help you with?
Simba. I mean,
Take off my robe, you little thief.
Or I'm picturing him as showing up as God's face from Holy Grail.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Averting my... Oh, stop that! Sick of the groveling and I'm not worthy.
But yeah. There's a circular stairwell outside to get up to the top.
Okay. Are no doors on it?
No, this is the
Okay.
this is the tippy top of the tower.
Okay. I will start scaling the tower, but if I start feeling weak or pulled in or anything like that,
Okay, I mean you can make it to the lip.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to do that.
I'll say
then.
you're just off the lip. You're not like in the path.
Okay.
So you can like poke your head up and you see the boom, boom, bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong.
How attached to whatever it is it?
It appears like it appears. It is a giant. It's not that size. I don't say it's that size. It's about the size of a basketball.
Okay. Does it appear to just be sitting on a pedestal,
Yes,
or
you see
bolted down?
You see it's sitting on a pedestal. The pedestal's got runes carved all over it. It's like the battery housing,
Okay.
magical battery housing.
Well, what do you boys think? Damien is no longer a threat to our cut means here.
No, but that thing could easily just. Then your soul's gone.
Well, and not to
And I
mention
doubt
our
putting
poor,
it-
poor wizard friend downstairs wouldn't appreciate that so much either.
And I doubt putting it in a bag is just gonna be enough of a barrier.
He's kind of looking over the spike. But what if that bag were a pocket dimension?
A bag of holding, perhaps. Well, I don't want to grab this stone.
Fuck you! I'm not going up there.
Does your
Dog have a soul?
yes?
I mean,
No.
He has evolved past such mortal means.
Could he manipulate a bag of holding over this thing?
I could help
I
you
don't
with
see
my
why
mage
not.
hand.
I mean, I can give him hands. That's not a problem.
Pop him off.
Wow.
He's got human hands.
I mean, I gave him better wrists so he could wear those bracers of defense.
That is true.
I'm more or less picturing him like Rush, where he can just adapt to the situation
Yeah.
and change whatever he needs.
Yeah, it literally says it just has to be a medium creature that's either bipedal or quadrupedal, but I can make it look however I want.
Yeah. Nice.
He's got like a Transformers opposable thumb that folds out of the wrists. Like, he doesn't have to have it all the time. Just
Well,
So what's he doing?
before we do this, do we want to do this now, or do we want to consult with the wizard and see what he makes of all this? If he's willing to go, because I feel like the wizard could be a potential ally if we could defuse this somehow. I realize we have 5 hours before he's gone forever, but I'm just putting an option on the table. We don't have to go through with anything with him. We can just say fucking take it, but...
I was thinking talk to the Zaylon too, because I don't want to take this thing and then like something happen, a whole thing explode or collapse on us or something. So
You and I want to head down and we can talk to
Yeah,
him while they
we'll talk
kind
to
of.
him.
My only other concern is I don't know if the bag of holding is going to be enough.
right.
and How we
Well,
test that
we
theory.
can get some.
Who's offering up their soul?
We can
Maybe
ask-
Zaylon will know too.
Yeah, we can ask him.
We can be right back.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll keep watch.
okay.
Yep,
Go.
me and Spike go back down.
You do also. I will say you notice that there is a pile of ash where Damien's body was. His coat is empty. His pants, boots, everything's empty. Just a pile of smoldering ash where he was.
Is that holster still there?
Yeah, everything's still there.
It's just like a regular holster.
Yeah, it's just custom for it.
23 Arcana. Do I know?
Like I'm
Or would Arcana be the check
Your
here?
arcane knowledge would not cover the ways of angels and demons.
What would be a better one then?
Religion would probably be a better one.
Religion.
Oh, I can religion.
Oh, that's still the same. 23.
All right. You do know that unless a demon or a devil is killed in hell, they are merely banished to hell for a unspecified period of time.
He went back to the respawn room.
Yes.
Okay.
If you want to kill Damien Darklash, you got to go to hell and kill him there, and then he'll die.
Just got a rival.
Is-
Wait, which hell? Shit. There's infinite hells.
There's what, 7?
They all bleed from the same place. It's fine.
There's another level, John. Just gotta call somebody a bitch.
Yeah. What was it, Mega Hell?
Yeah. I forget what it was.
Somebody a bitch, you go to Mega Hell.
Can I walk over and scoop some of his ashes into some kind of container or something?
You knock yourself out.
Alright, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm figuring I'm just doing this
Like
like
potion vial or
Yeah.
something.
doing the religion check as I'm walking by. I don't see there's any reason to stop. So
You can be like, oh, that's. They'll have to take care of that later, possibly.
he'll be back. All right, we get down to Zalon.
Yep. Still in his globe of invulnerability. It's like, got 10 more minutes on this bad boy. Did you figure out what's going on upstairs?
Oh, we stopped Damien.
Hey, good for you.
I
We
hold
need a
up
new
the
vat.
container of his dust. Hey, look.
You wanna? All right, cool.
Apologies, you'll need a new vat in your lab.
I wonder what that giant explosion was. A little worried.
It was fun though.
Oh, I bet. Anything else up there? You want a break?
He was swimming in
Or I can't
there.
retaliate.
He was swimming in there. I dropped in a bottle of lightning. Good times.
Good times, great memories.
We have
Anyway.
a theory. We've got to can get to the crystal.
Oh, good.
What would happen if we put that into a bag of holding?
Well, if my trans-dimensional math is correct, which I don't know, I haven't had to do that in quite some time. Oh, okay.
Well, okay.
As long as it stays in the bag, it shouldn't be volatile. I think the stone by itself is actually, when you pull it out of the power source, it should stop doing that flashing thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, real pain in the ass. Well, just stop doing that flashing thing because it's not drawing power from the nearby, souls of birds and trees and other things. So yeah.
Will its power slowly die off?
Oh no, that thing's infinite.
Okay. So if we pull that back out, it's a problem.
Takes about, I don't know, like 100 years to burn through one soul. That thing's got like thousands in there. That's it. Man, we ain't gonna run out of power for a long time.
What's going to happen to this tower if we grab
Oh, I have no clue.
Okay, guys, hear me out. Hear me out. We put the bag with the orb in one of our cannons, and we have the ultimate killing machine.
Or we
Just
just
launch it into an army, and boom, thousands of souls gone.
or we just hook it up and we have infinite power for life.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a lot of power for something.
Can we get like an anti-magic field around me, but I put it on a flail long enough to reach outside of it? So what do you think we should do?
He gestures to the board. Like, I've been thinking this one through, Bucko. I have no answers for you.
Bucko.
So if we grab the things we're in the bag,
I don't know.
you're prepared for the consequences as well?
Go for it. I mean, me and Belinda could just chill on the beach for all I care.
Nobody say anything.
Um,
I'm not there, but he's thinking that in spirit.
if all goes well, care to join us on our boat?
If I can leave.
I was about to
Why
say, if
not?
all goes well.
Ah, sure, why not?
Alright, hopefully we'll be back.
Hopefully I'll be around.
Alright.
We'll make our way back up,
And does
and
he maybe want to follow you up?
I'd rather not see my death coming, so...
yeah, I suppose I would have offered you us to wait out.
Yeah, the
and you can
second
join
you
us.
touch it, I'm gonna be a little like, wait, well, let's hold on for a few more minutes.
Alright, we'll go back up, and I'll be like, should be fine once it's in a bag of holding.
As you are coming back up, you just see Haggis sitting on the edge singing. He's like, "Oh, Belinda, you came in, you gave me a martini. You look so good in your bikini. Oh, hey guys, how's it going?"
I'm sorry.
What? I turned off my ears.
But Zalon says it's worth a shot.
Sounds good to me.
To get it in that bag of holding. I might put your bag of holding out of commission for a while.
Yeah.
Anything in there you want?
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
He just got done smashing some tacos.
You know,
and he
your
still wants
bag
some
is
nugs.
full of wings.
Yeah, that's what it was. Chicken wings.
Because there was the platter of infinite chicken wings in the foyer.
Yeah, because there was no air or anything, so I wouldn't rot.
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's anything in there I need. Some potions, you know.
The orb tries to suck the soul from the corpses of dead chickens.
Wait, did those wings heal us at all?
I don't think
No,
so.
they just
okay.
nourish.
They were
They
just-
just
they were
nourish
just
food.
food.
I'll take a few wings then.
Grab a couple of hands.
Have a chicken wing dinner before we take this.
He's offering anybody else chicken wing, chicken
Oh,
wing.
no, mind if I do?
Thai sweet chili? Fuck yeah.
Just saying, guys, got like 40 minutes. Just 40
shit, okay.
minutes.
Eating the
Alright,
bones
yeah.
and all.
Alright.
Alright, how are we doing it? The dog's gonna take the bag of holding over to do it then?
Yeah, it doesn't have a soul, so it can approach it. Presumably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is
All right.
gonna be bad.
What we're gonna do? Get a D4 out. We're both gonna roll D4s. If we roll the same number, your dog is in the danger zone.
Would there be a way to assist him with Mage Hand?
No,
Okay.
because this is unpredictable.
Okay, I just wanted to throw that out there. Okay.
I'll say you've even tried to assert a pattern. You've watched this thing for like 20 minutes. It does not cycle. There are no patterns. So, and if it does hit, he'll do a saving throw.
You're just
Let's see what
there's a
happens.
method to its madness.
Okay.
Chaos.
So first he
Fun.
clears it. Yeah,
What'd you get?
I got a 4.
I got a 4.
All right, saving throw.
Here's our Mexican
The second he
stand-up.
gets up, the second he clears it, boom! It's right in the face. Charisma saving throw, please.
It has no sword.
Ouch. His charisma's a -2.
Ooh.
2!
Sits there, looks around. Your mechanical dog, I am sorry to break this to you. Your mechanical dog has no soul in which to steal. So he is immune to the soul-sucking effects of the soul gem.
Nice drama build up there. I was thinking you're gonna lead up. Your dog is destroyed.
Yeah, when he said, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't have a soul. Oh, okay. I don't give a
I hate
shit.
to break it to you, but your dog's not going to heaven.
So not all dogs go to heaven.
Not that one.
It's not going to hell either.
He broke even.
Silver
When
lining
he
here.
dies, he'll become part of the machine god.
There you go. So he gets bolt blasted like 3 more times, trying to get the back over the
I'm just
jet.
casting mending on him like mad.
It's one of those you start to get it on there, but the one side, so you pull that, and the other side, and you're.
Given enough time, he does get it out of the socket. And the second it gets out of the socket, the fog wall around the tower begins to shimmer and disappear. You see, it is still just a solid stone tower. However, you do also see that the whole island starts to lose a little bit of opacity.
Time to go, boys.
Let's go, boys.
Is Zaylon still there? What happened
You guys
to him?
run down the stairs. We're gonna make this even or high or low. We're gonna leave this up to fate whether Zaylon is gonna live or die. If you want to take a group consensus on what you want to roll, if you want to nominate somebody to guess,
You asked.
Any thoughts?
I'm gonna say odd.
high or low.
That's my vote. Oh, high or low?
We'll do this like a gather your votes and then we'll choose.
My gut is saying low.
Of course, I'm like, like I was thinking high.
I was thinking high too.
Jared?
Evens high, odds low. That is an odd. Low it is.
So you're still stymied two and two.
Flip a
I'll
coin.
leave it to my die roll. Odd, we'll go low.
a hat, a cloak, and nothing else. It sits at the bottom. It was
high.
It was high.
I'm sure it was my gut.
It was high. Unfortunately, the remains of Zalon are now just on the floor.
That means I get to keep close.
Can I grab his hat on the way out?
Sure, yes. You grab the hat of Zalon the Great.
Stealing from a dead man! How dare you!
Well, he doesn't need it.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
You guys rushing out.
I mean, isn't it worse? You stole from him when he was alive.
But he was alive, and that's the part that counts.
You guys had this argument running out of the down
we're
hallway.
being as we're going.
And I'll be like, alive. He was Bones.
You guys run out. You see that like the whole island starts to like lose like sort of the like you can see through walls.
It's sagging.
You can
going
see through
clear.
like you can see the skeleton soldiers of with the muskets like patrolling down the other hallways. You see the ship like as you reach your ship. Tom's like, "Wow, the whole island's disappearing, guys!
Move,
what happened to Tom?" And then you just grab him and yank him up the gangplank. You guys get on the Kraken or the ship, the squid ship, start to take off. Still no Micah. Still no Trevorin. Something has happened to him, but he is somewhere in the cosmos. But
Showing notable concern.
you must leave at this point. You also see like the ship on the other side of the island start to sag, and like all the people start to get aboard. People like kind of like you see the Belgor like asking like where the hell he is, and then he just shrugs, and it starts like they start pulling away. You notice that they have also abandoned 6 crates on the other side of the island as they're like rapidly getting up and going.
I'm going to use... Oh, no, I can't. Shit. Never mind. Cancel it, though. Do we want to make a run for that loot?
I'd rather stay alive.
There will be more loot later.
We got quite a prize in a bag right now.
I mean, we're on the ship, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking.
Just fly over there and try to scoop it up. What's the problem?
I'm with the metal men.
I'm voting get the fuck out.
Me too.
I mean, we're on the ship. If the island disappears, we're...
Are we sure about that?
I don't know. Well,
Okay, let's break contact with the island. We start to float
You
up.
float away.
We're not
The
going
ship
to
is not
this-
disappearing.
Okay. So why don't we veer over there and take a shot, take a roll.
don't we have, like, grappling hooks?
You have a
Like a
harpoon
net?
gun.
That's right.
Yeah,
With,
a
like,
net
a
gun.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah, just use that.
Okay, let's go.
All right. You start to fly over. You and the enemy, the dreadnought, I think it was called. I'm not sure what it was called. Let's see.
I'm gonna man our big weapon or whatever that one weapon was, just in case.
The Dark Blessing. That was the name of the ship.
Nice.
The Dark Blessing starts to kind of pull up, and you see like its main, like the mouth start to open, and you see like a green, like hellfire type of energy start to build up, and like it shoots through the center of the tower and just goes through it like a smoke ring. So you see like the towers, but like just like a not like solid explosion, like literally like a puff of smoke. Doesn't even impact.
More imploding than anything.
While they're trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, you guys fly in. Who would like to try to ping a box?
You got some marksmanship, right?
As I say, one of the gun guys, preferably.
+4.
Well, who's the piloting the ship right now?
Usually I'm the pilot.
Alright, I can see if I can hit. Is that just a dex?
Yeah, it's gonna be
Dex
your.
plus proficiency bonus.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm at a +4 as well. Alright.
Yeah.
Now 13, 17.
Okay, 15 is what you're aiming for. It sticks into the wood, and as it leaves contact with the island, completely solidifies. And you're able to kind of reel it in. You see the Dark Blessing like notice you and start to turn the gun like laterally. You got time for one more shot.
Should we just boogie?
I'm going to be concealing my body a little bit, you know, from the deck line or whatever, but I'm going to use Disguise Self to look like Damien.
Okay.
But they're only going to see me like from the shoulders up, because I got to remain the same size roughly. So I'm hiding the bottom half of me.
Disguise self? I think you can make yourself larger.
It says you got to be roughly the same size, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm going to do that and just be like, go back to base, forget about them, they're with us!
Deception, please.
Oh, I'm so burning inspiration for that. Fuck that. Okay, Nat 18, that's better. Nat 18, Deception with a 1, so...
You see, like, he's getting ready to hold, and then he like, starts to, like, cock his head, and he just, like, gives the hold signal. So, if you're gonna take a shot, take it now.
Alright, I'll take another shot. If we get the 1, alright, fuck it. That's 9 plus 4, 13.
Unfortunately, you're looking for a 15.
Yeah.
Alright. He sees you, just hits the earth, and kind of like dingles into the island. So, like, reeling it back. Not even dirt comes back. And yeah, the opacity starts to crank down more and more and more. You notice that there is a bubble of energy starting to form around the island as it's going back to its home dimension.
Yeah, I'll just shout to Jess, like, get us out of here.
Alright. And as you guys go, you see the Dark Blessing start to follow you, and as you guys like breach the circle, there's a flash of light, and then you see as it like kind of disappears, you see that floating like off of like the surface of like where that circle was is just the front third of the Dark Blessing. Just like
got literally cut off.
Yep.
Nice. It's like somebody's pinky.
Yeah, yep, I know you're talking
Should we
about.
turn around and see if they have anything?
Is that part of their cargo hold? Fuck it. I just figured it's like big dramatic, and then like in Hitchhiker's Guide, just a...
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Just a little pop. Alright.
Can we double back and see what's left in that part of the ship?
I mean, I say so.
Okay.
Alright.
Captain was MIA, and I'm at the helm, so
Now we're not under a
Who's
timer
gonna stop
anymore,
me?
so, yeah.
Drew's sort of like, everybody's sort of like looking at Two Toes. He's sort of kind of, yes, over there, there's chicken wings, and we have the thing, and we threw it, and there's an explosion. And he's giving like a whole like musical rendition of what the adventure to the rest of the crew.
I'll still man one of the guns just to be on the safe side if there's still some leftover.
Quint
on there
walks
that
up
might
like,
be
oi, where's the captain?
Haggis is gonna take his wizard hat off and down.
Oh, damn, that was quick. Well, he's not dead. He just appeared in some kind of light, so maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
So
that's
they
what,
will,
that's what I'd explain.
It's a galaxy out there. Well, alright, well, till he comes back, okay.
We'll figure something out. But we're going to see what loot's maybe left in that part of that ship over there.
Okay, let me see.
That sounded painful.
Every time I stand up.
Welcome to Get Home.
Yep.
Yeah.
For my knees turned to dust.
My knees went with that portal.
Somewhere you wonder, is Belinda okay? Somewhere out there.
You see somewhere in one of the walls in the inner side of our ship an H plus a B, just with a single line scratch, sand line scratch through it.
Are you going to take a multi-class into Bard now so you can sing some
Sing the praises of Belinda.
sing some songs about lost love?
No, I'm not, and I'm still gonna do it anyways. It'll be terrible. I get a loot or something and I'm not proficient in it. Oh! Ah, God, the fucking animal singing again.
I'm sure we could find somebody that sells harmonicas.
No, literally, we probably could port to that world at some point.
Well, let's not.
Let's not. Yeah, because then we'd be stuck there.
You find one of the crates.
First off, is there any crew left?
Some skeletons, but they're just kind of floating.
Yeah, they don't have a mastermind anymore, do they?
The explosion kind of like you see like the gun sort of like is still smoldering, like it might have misfired when it got cut. So like there was a tiny explosion, but not like didn't like splinter. And,
Not as bad as the portal.
Not to like smithereens.
The shreds.
The shreds, you say. There is one crate. There's also a bone, like dragon bone chest. Very fancy and very ornate. Just sort of like floating, spinning off into space.
I'll definitely grab that.
And just some random flotsam and jetsam. You want to just gather it all?
Yeah.
Alright. You guys are able to gather 4 diamonds worth 50 GP. And 900 gold pieces, we'll just say, worth of like random treasure. 1 ton of trade materials. I'll say
4 diamonds and was it 9?
900 GP.
900.
1 ton of trade materials, we'll say 1 ton of spices. And
Real quick before you continue, you guys are doing party inventory, or?
I got it.
Okay, I'll leave it to you then.
I was gonna say, I'm not writing anything down.
Okay. I was just writing this down at the moment, but
Okay.
There's a ton of trade material and a ton
Was
of...
it 4 trades?
no, that was
That is
the
the trade
one.
material,
Okay.
yeah.
I thought it was 4 tons of trade material.
No, 1.
And to clarify...
4 diamonds
4 diamonds equal 50
each. Yes.
Okay.
And 4 in like a small, like another small crate, 4 healing potions.
4 healing potions.
Should we just distribute 1 each right now?
Sounds good to me.
The 900 gold, you can tell, is various golden like trinkets and like Zaylon memorabilia. It is a little bittersweet.
T-shirts.
Yeah. A little bittersweet to have all of the.
Is there a bobblehead in there?
Sure, yeah. There's a little diamond. Yeah, there's a little jewel encrusted golden bobblehead.
There's a Zaylon bobblehead. Is there a Belinda bobblehead?
No, that was
I was going to give that to him.
She was a private thing.
Was.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a comic. These kids teenagers building a snowman, put a hat on it, like Frosty. He comes to
Yeah.
life. They pull the hat off, and the last box, you see them running toward a blow-up doll.
As you guys kind of drift off here in the Astral Sea, you guys did manage to grab some treasure. You also have the soul gem. And as I will see, you notice like when you pulled the soul gem off the stand, it ceased flashing like random colors. So you do realize it could be a little bit more stable.
So we can't just open the bag and have it do its thing.
Like a Gorgon head or something?
Yeah.
Percy Jackson?
Right, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Well, let's keep that under wraps, and maybe we can figure out something to do with it, what to do with it later.
Thanks for the use of your bag, Elizabeth.
As long as it doesn't mess with my chicken wings.
Pull out a chicken wing, it's pumped full of souls now.
Or it's just blue or green or yellow.
Yeah, flashy. Prismatic chicken wings.
They're like Skittles.
We're gonna put Orsamar chicken out of market now.
But you
Orsamar
guys
fried chicken.
kind of float away. What would you like to do?
Should we head back to port?
I imagine.
Head back to port, get these trade goods and everything squared away.
As you guys start to pull away, and like you get in the helm, you mentally put home into the astral navigator. You start to feel the pull of your consciousness back toward the Rock of Brawl. You start to accelerate to jamming speed. You notice that there's like this red sort of star off in the distance that wasn't quite there before. It's like getting kind of brighter and brighter, and it starts to kind of follow like a comet behind the ship.
I'll elbow you, just be like, hey, notice that?
I'm gonna crawl up the mast. I'll grab the random spyglass that I assume we have on board.
It just looks like a fiery ball of energy. Just sort of like white, hot, like center red, like it leaves like a cloudy red trail of fire. Could be just a random comet, but it also does sort of resemble that flashing light in the tube of light in the teleporter.
I'll give it a salute. Just
Okay. As the ship sort of sails on, go ahead and give me a D12.
I don't have a D12.
Everybody or one?
Just somebody.
Okay.
D12. An 8.
Okay. Alright, as you guys are sailing back, you do see, sort of off in the distance, what appears to be like a large, like glass sphere, and looks like it's a mechanized, sort of clockwork, almost like a ship or like an entity. And you see that there's tons of like little clockwork beings kind of walking all around it. As it gets closer, it starts to blink like a beacon at your guys' ship in sort of a galactic sort of like flag, not SOS, but like more of a like a hailing
Morse
sort of
code.
like Morse code at you.
Are we gonna put up the flag of parley?
We just reply, sup.
It is flashing like trade.
Should we see what's up?
We have things to trade.
True. Alright.
Okay. You guys pull closer, and you see that this clockwork ship is about the size. It's about maybe 60, 70 feet across the sphere. It looks like a giant clockwork eye.
I won't be manning a weapon, but I'll be near enough that I could be there if, in very short order if need.
Okay. You see, it does have. It also has like, sort of on the surface, little like magical like floating balls of energy. As you can see, maybe like those are some kind of turrets. As it floats close enough, like this eye sort of like the iris sort of like telescopes open, and a little drawbridge comes out, and out comes these little rectangular, triangular mechanoid creatures. And it says, "We are the 01246923462927 trading vessel. We are part of the." What was the name of that?
Sothasil.
No. We are part of the Modrod trading empire. Do you have technology to trade?
Technology?
Cousins of yours.
Far from it. I say we tell them to leave.
Get bad mojo from these?
Yes.
Ooh.
Where I come from,
Cornbread and chicken?
technology like this is referred to as AI, abominable intelligence.
I trust your intuition. You've covered me very butt in the past. I'm with the middleman.
Unfortunately, we do
No
not
soul,
have
no deal.
technology for trade. We just have regular goods.
Are you sure?
Yes?
Okay. Thank you. Until this goes back, and they just turn around and fly away. Okay.
Well, at least they're not the Borg.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah, like if I had gone into the kitchen and saw that like robot cooking food, I would have shot its head off.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Did you
And all these things don't quite have 4 fingers or 5 fingers. It's somewhere in between.
Did you get my South Hill reference?
The what?
South Hill reference?
The Clockwork City.
No. Shoot.
One
Yeah.
of the tribunal?
Yeah.
It takes a while, but you guys make it back to the Rock of Brawl. Pull into port, and as you guys pull in, you notice that like that star is still kind of there, off in the distance, just but now it's just sort of like pulsing. It stopped following the vessel. Now it's just sort of like hanging in the sky. But let's see here. You guys are back. Rock and Brawl.
Rock of Ages.
No, what's the shield, remember?
Yeah, right.
Rock of Ages.
Ba-boom.
You guys make your way back, parking like the wooden docks. Start to unload. Part of the crew starts getting off. They start putting everything in crates and getting it ready to take back to the warehouse to take inventory. Revalia kind of walks up the plank. Says, "Oh, good to see you guys are back on your maiden voyage. How'd it go?"
Well, not all of us, but yes, we have returned.
I'm thinking one of them still might be with us. I'll point to that red star. Or comet.
You really think the body's still burning this long?
I don't know. I just came from a planet that didn't have any of this shit, so mine's still a little blown here. So.
Fair point. Fair point.
Well, either way, congratulations and welcome back. We'll take everything to the warehouse and get it all inventoried, and hopefully we can get you guys some of the cut of the trade materials. Did you guys get the treasure you were looking for?
We got some treasure.
Huh? I thought you guys were headed out for the soul gem.
What level are we?
How
Trust
well
we
do we
have,
trust?
yeah.
She didn't save you from the Empire.
Okay, it is her. Okay, that's
Yeah,
right. It is her, the one
yeah.
who's told us the
It's-
whole story
this-
and stuff.
Yeah.
You said Revalia, red, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I knew her by red. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I thought this was somebody new.
It may be in our possession.
Oh, maybe. Congratulations then. If you want to come back, we can go over some things. There has been a couple of goings-on since you guys left. Kind of takes you back to the Pan Galactica warehouse. Get you guys set up. Pulls out a bottle of champagne, pops cork. To a successful-ish first mission, and she pours out some glasses.
To Belinda.
To Belinda.
Captain.
To the captain. As you guys kind of sit down, she says, well, I've been pulling some strings and trying to figure out parts of that riddle. The riddle that's supposed to lead us to the Purgatorium. Something about a city of fire. I think that was part of it. Do you have the riddle written down? Does somebody? If not, I can pull it out. I have it. Your dungeon master has it if you want.
Yeah. I don't think I have it. I'm looking over my notes.
By the way,
The ruby rests in Flair's grasp inside a crown of burning brass. I was talking to some of the wizards that do some of the trading between dimensions, not just between planets. And I think that actually refers to the real city of brass in the fire, in the dimension, the elemental plane of fire.
Ooh.
Sounds toasty.
Now,
Spicy.
I've met the Sultan of the city of brass once or twice in my trade deals, so I do have a history with him. If you guys are up for it, we could go pay him a visit and see if he's learned it, knows anything about this star ruby or whatever. It's a long shot, but it's all I got.
Better than nothing.
Well, as luck would have it, we just come off a job, and we're available for another.
Could use a night's rest at least.
You guys spend the rest of the evening drinking, doing whatever you want to do at your port. Meet your family again after you've been a long voyage. After everything is said and done, the trade materials coming in, 4,000 GP was the cut for the adventure.
So 1,000 each.
1,000 each. Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
Plus 225 for the 900 that we.
That was personal. Yeah, this was. Oh, go ahead and erase the trade goods salvage, like everything, any trade goods you might have.
How much each? Total?
1225.
Each?
Yes.
She starts repairing. You guys like any hull points that the ship had lost. She starts to repair. And she says, "Well, we've got some time before we'll take off to the city of brass. We actually have to fly. Sort of strange. There's a dimensional portal to the city through a place called Sigil. Excuse me.
Sigil?
We'll have to go through that. But I mean, hey, we have time. I guess I'll go through one at a time. Andy, what would you like to do while you're here in town? I'll say you got about a week.
I'm gonna see if there's somewhere I could get some armor or something.
Okay. What kind of armor would you like?
I'm not sure. Something better than nothing.
That's always good.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I just have to look at what armor druids can wear.
Bones!
The bones of my enemy.
Look at the bones!
Look at the bones!
Light armor, medium armor,
Mean
shields.
streak a mile wide.
Let's see. You go to the armorer. He has pretty much everything, like all the basics that you would need. Anything special, however, if you're looking for anything wooden,
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
within your price, like what's your price range?
I have a little over 2,000 gold right now, so
Okay. Other than the standard armor, he has what's called an ironwood buckler.
okay,
It functions as a shield. It is made of wood, but it's hard as iron.
okay.
It is going to be 1,100 GP, and it's a +1 shield. So that's 3 to your AC.
Yeah. All right. Okay. How much did you say it was?
1,100 GP.
1,100.
Yep.
Can I try and haggle?
Sure.
Okay. I'll tell him. How about 1,000 gold?
Go ahead and give me a. Persuasion. Or diplomacy, whatever one they call it in this edition.
The new guy making a haggle roll.
I'm guessing I don't have
Persuasion.
Take
probably.
that.
13 plus charisma 14.
Tell you what, I hear you're one of them hero sailors that goes out and protects the waters, so the space waters there. I'll knock 50 GP off of it for you.
So it'd be 1,050.
Yeah.
Got yourself a deal.
All right.
All right.
So yeah, 1,050 for that.
Spike's like, he's a sucker. I would have paid with chicken wings.
Got my chicken wings still. It's okay.
I think he values the wings more than the gold.
Oh yes.
So far as armor goes, if you want actual regular armor, he has all the medium and all the light shown here. Hold on. I would like to move the whole thing, please. There we go. So he's got all up to half plate. I'll say if you want a wooden version, you'll have to add an extra 100, like a druid friendly version.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say you have to add like an extra 100 on there.
To the half plate.
Yeah, well, anything that's got like metal to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does this scale mail, is that
It's metal.
chainmail? Yeah, I was just trying
It's
to
like
figure
that's
those
that's
out.
scale mail right there.
Okay,
It's metal.
so it's actually metal. Okay.
It's actually what Stogie wears.
Well, shit, I got the money for it. I'll just get the half plate
Okay.
plus make it wooden version so I can use it as a druid. So it'll
Okay.
be 800,
Yep. 850.
850, right?
Yep. So it'll be, your AC will be 15 plus your Dex mod, which is a max of 2 with that armor on.
Right, and then my shield.
Yeah. Plus your shield.
Okay. So, all right, I'll just buy the 850. I'm not
Okay.
gonna try and haggle again.
All right. So you get yourself outfitted. Jared.
Okay, easy part first. I'd like to find some health potions to buy.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. They have the standard exchange rate. There's so many potion sellers in town.
Okay, we don't gotta role play it out. I can do this.
No, yeah.
Afterwards.
This isn't critical role.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, if we're just doing standard, then
50 GP per standard health potion.
50 GP. All right, I'll load up on them.
Okay.
Do
Yeah.
a lot of math
There's
later.
enough sellers you can buy and flex.
That's what I kind of
places.
figured. Easy part first, so I'll just do the math in my spare time. Okay. Next part I wanted to do. I wanted to spend a little bit of time researching that parchment of flesh scroll in the black, or the bottle of black, pitch black liquid.
Okay.
Black. I can't talk black.
So, let me get my book open here.
I got Crazy Eyed Bella written down here.
That's one of our.
Our crewmate people
Yeah,
we
yeah,
didn't take
crewmates,
it. She didn't get turned into a plant person. I hope Two Toes is taking well today.
Let's go and do. None of these really fit. Go ahead and give me a perception test with your charisma.
Charisma? Okay. A 12 plus 1. 13.
13. You realize that this is not like a regular. It's not like a spell scroll. It's from hell. It's written in blood. It's on human flesh. This is probably a soul contract. This is probably somebody's mortal soul in contract form.
Do I know anybody that might know Infernal in the group here?
I don't think anybody knows Infernal.
Okay.
But it is like, it's like the dark language of Mordor, written out on this scroll. Yes.
I could do it now, and I could keep it passively to search for somebody, maybe because I'm a scoundrel and, you know, I know people in maybe low places or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If I could eventually find somebody that could translate what could be on this.
All right,
Yeah.
Garth Brooks.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Okay. Is that something I'll do later or within this week?
Okay, you could start this week. Yeah, you probably it'll probably take you a little time.
Perfect.
So that would be. Consult an expert.
Expert.
What skill would you like to use to find this expert?
To find that expert? Would Arcana be related? Or is this more still leaning religion?
I'll allow Arcana. It'd be a little bit harder, but yeah.
Maybe some dark wizard who knows of such dealings or something. Alright, not bad. 19 with my 5 kicker on Arcana.
Okay, give me one more.
Okay. This one's a 10 with 5, so 15.
Okay. At the tail, I'll say at like the tail end. It's like a couple days before you guys are supposed to like head out for this meeting at the city of Brass.
Okay.
You do find a drow, like a dark elf wizard, operates kind of like out of one of the seedier like sides of the city. Looks it over and he says, "Yes, this is the sole contract of looks to be a human. Looks to be like a human woman. You put two together. This is probably the sole contract for his assassin. That is that you guys had killed on the during the mission. Damien had that assassin.
So she was conscripted out of power. Okay. Was she also a demon? I can't remember.
No, she was human.
Human. Okay. Okay.
You have a mortal soul in your hands. This could be worth very, very much.
Oh. To who might be interested in such a thing?
Devils, demons, angels.
Oh.
Tom Hanks out of word. So, what do you say, angels and demons?
I'll let you chew on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Let me.
You have so you kind of realize like you have like a bit. Whoever that woman was, you have like her soul in your possession, and that could be pretty big.
All right.
So yeah.
All right. I'll thank him. I'll pay him. What does he want for his time?
A price to be named later. No. Couple hundred gold.
100. Let's say,
Yeah.
how about some gold now?
No, just a couple hundred gold.
Okay.
Translation fees.
That's
yeah.
fine. That's all. Okay.
So you have the soul of a lady
Soul
and some healing potions.
lady.
Lady! Soul of a lady!
lady.
Minor, what would you like to do?
Probably quickly I'll buy some half plate.
Okay. Do you need to see the stats and everything?
No, I got it up here.
Okay.
Just it could be at cost.
Yeah.
$7.50.
If this was like a harder to find port, I might tack on some extra money, but no, everything's pretty readily available here.
I would like to get. My hammer only does 1d4, and if I don't have it infused, it is not. Oops, that's not the one I wanted to close. If I don't get it infused, it's not magical. So, could I by chance just find even just a +1 hand axe?
Let's see what we got.
So that is magical and not have to worry about resistances in general.
Sure. I'll say for a hand axe, You find one for 1,200.
1,200. Hold up.
It's got like a bit of a dwarven motif to it. It's got like a carved hard stone, like one of Gimli's axes, very angular and square-like. Even the handle is very octagonal.
All right. We could do that. Magical hand axe +1.
Yep. Would you be like in a gift wrap for it?
Just gonna wrap my hand around it. My other thoughts. I have alchemical supplies or alchemical training. What might it be to set up some sort of way to make health potions on the ship in case we need?
That.
Are we setting up a meth lab on our ship?
There's a method to our madness.
Why, are you a cop?
If you just want to do alchemy, that is a camp craft. If you do you want to put like an alchemy lab on the ship?
Yeah, I'm just thinking if we're away for some time or have to burn through quite a bit of potions and I have a way of at least helping resupply some stock.
Give me... Are you proficient in, construct, like, woodworking tools?
Wood carvers.
Woodcarver?
Alchemist supplies, checkerboard, thieves tools, tinker tools, woodcarver tools, and vehicles. Both land and space.
You can try to do this yourself. The classic man's dilemma. You can DIY it, or you can hire somebody that knows what they're doing. It's up to you.
What am I trying to do?
You have to set up all of your own beakers and like all the like and make it like crash proof so that like if the ship gets jostled, like none of your shit goes flying across the room, explodes. Like I said, it's you're gonna have to do a lot of like proofing to make sure it doesn't just get busted, pretty easily.
There's an explosion in the lab. Everybody feels really great.
Or, like I said, you can hire somebody to do it for you. It's either going to be a roll or gold.
What would a gold cost be?
Give me either persuasion or perception.
Ooh, that's a 24 persuasion.
You know a guy.
Hey, I know a guy.
I guess the better question would be, what's the cost for some guy to do it versus...
Well, that's why you roll persuasion.
Okay.
Because normally he charges about maybe 700 to install this, but you've been playing checkers with him at Luigi's or whatever, the grinning beholder. He'll do it for about 400.
And what does it cost to replace a whole alchemical set?
500, and you have to make the roll. Well, actually, you know what? There's no incentive for you to not do it that way. Let's do 250. 250 materials and all. But if you fuck up the roll, then you're gonna have to do another 250 to do it again, or pay the 400 to get your friend to do it.
I'll pay the 400.
Okay.
Haggis is willing to contribute. This is for the good of the ship.
Okay. Go ahead.
How much do you want to contribute?
Go ahead. Hash that out amongst yourselves.
Half or split it or whatever.
And then we have a montage. One of the rooms of the ship becomes a alchemical laboratory. Everything is collision proofed. You got like soft cloth holders for all of your bottles. They don't tink against each other, so they're all like free swaying. You have like secure jars you plug into like nice little wooden slots for all your
low level permanent levitation spell where they all just kind of hover above the
yeah.
shelf.
But yeah, spotless, nice wood stain.
Good idea. That'll come in useful.
Jesse, you have a week on the Rock of Brawl. What would you like to do?
I'd like to get that gun identified.
Okay. The Fire and Brimstone is both a let's see, is both a firearm that deals 3d8 fire damage. Or it is a saber that does 1d8 fire damage.
Nice.
It takes a move action to morph the weapon.
Transform it. And
Yep.
Or it's a saber.
Or is a saber?
And they both do 3d8 fire damage.
The saber does 1d8 fire damage. The pistol does 3d8, but it has the loading property, so you can't make more than one shot at per. Like if you have 4 attacks, you can only do one shot with it because it has to recharge.
How long does it take to recharge?
It's just the loading property. It just takes.
Well,
yeah.
if I put repeating shot on it, it ignores the loading property.
You can tinker with it. But yeah, that's what the base weapon is.
What kind of firearm?
It does 3. Just doesn't say. It just does 3. 3d8 fire damage plus dex.
it's literally an arm that's on fire, and you
Yeah.
pew pew pew.
Is it a magical weapon?
Yes.
Oh. Actually, I don't think I could put repeating shot on it then.
Oh,
'Cause I don't-
yeah, might have to be mundane. I don't remember either.
Yeah, I can look up. I don't think infusion's going to be put on magical items.
But that's what it is. It's this sort of infernal firearm.
To review mundane items and certain magical infusions.
Okay.
Touch a non-magical item.
Yeah, a simple or martial weapon with ammunition property becomes magical and gains a +1 once you do the infusion, but it's got to be simple first. It looks, well,
I could still be.
it doesn't necessarily. I guess it doesn't say exactly. That has to be mundane here.
Anything else other than the tinkering with the gun?
See if I can find some armor or something for anvil.
And I think for the contribution,
I have a whole thing.
it went from 2,700 gold down to 500 than what I spent.
Okay.
Would have been 200 less.
Yeah.
Do you have any Mechaton orbs?
Well, that'll pay us back and all.
I don't think so. I don't think we've come across any yet.
I will say, go ahead and give me a perception check.
12.
I'm sure we'll have to buy like material supplies. So if you
3, 15.
15.
be better.
You have, I'll say you have 3 orbs that were salvaged from the various, like, bits and bobs of the mechanized creatures that you guys fought.
No
What are they
spider
called?
cakes.
Mechaton orbs, Mekaton.
Here we have Mechaton.
So far as armor goes, what's his armor right now?
With bracers of defense, 17.
17. So is that probably natural armor bonus?
His natural is 15.
15. Okay. In order to get, you need more to get it up.
What can I do with
That's what
3?
she said.
I'm sorry.
What can I do with 3 orbs?
With 3 orbs, you can do an ability score increase.
On him?
Yep. That's either the 1 plus 2 or 2 plus 1s. For 2, you can do a bonus hit die, so you gain 1d8 hit dice. You can enhance his bite for 2. You can give him power bite, energy bite, or saw bite. Yeah. But his armor right now, you would need at least 5 to get it, like chain shirt style or like breastplate, plate armor, or something like that.
Okay. So if I improve his hit points, I could improve his con.
Yeah, you can do that.
Is that how it works?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's not just like a blanket HP improvement, as I have to improve his con.
Well, it's gonna if his if his hit dice increases,
The hit dice, yeah.
it would increase by it. So like, what's his hit dice right now?
His HP is 2 plus intelligence plus 5 times your artificer level. But it says in parentheses the defender has a number of hit dice, d8s, equal to your artificer level.
So
So is it 5?
5.
Or so is it 5 times my artificer level, or 1d8 for every level of artificer times 5?
Read that again. Can I see that? Let me see it.
Right in there.
I'd say because due to this special nature of the artificer level, increasing his con would just improve his saves and like his any skills he might have with con, because that is sort of tricky with the hit dice. I mean, that's why if you want to just improve his hit points,
Well, how do you interpret that language? Is it 1d8 for every artificer level, or
Yes.
is it just 5 times what my level is?
1d8 for every artificer level.
Okay. So improving the con would just improve his saves.
Mm-hmm. If you want to give him more hit dice of HP, you can do that separately.
Okay.
Just because that's weird the way it translates like that.
Okay, I guess I'll hold off. I'll save up.
Okay.
I'll just bank it.
You pop the hood. You see where some improvements can be made. You have these bits of raw creation. You look at this like you can't look at the Megaton Spear. It's like a constantly changing, almost like a memory metal. Like you can like infuse it into something and it starts to like take on the characteristics and improve them. So yeah.
Is there is there a gun shop anywhere around here?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Okay, I'll try to see if I can find like anything
An
better.
alienation.
Anything better than a musket.
Go to Muscatonic University.
Cthulhu shotgun.
Does nothing versus boats.
Yeah. No kidding.
When I read this story, I'm just gonna giggle at the end and be like,
What's your
Cthulhu
current
show.
gun do?
Just a D10 damage.
They have a blunderbuss that does 2d6 piercing. It's two-handed, ranged 2060, costs 75 GP.
Its range as well.
2060. It's like a shotgun.
And my musket can do 80, 320.
Yeah, but this does 2d6 damage as opposed to the 1d10 damage. So you're increasing both the minimum and the maximum damage.
That's true.
Shorter range.
Yeah. He also has a rifle 100 GP. It's a D12. So that would increase your maximum damage, but it's not your minimum.
What's the range on it?
What's the range on that gun you currently have?
80, 320.
We'll go with this. It'll be about the same. It'll be the same.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll get the rifle.
Okay.
Looking for something bolt action or lever action or what?
I'll have to find more
Doesn't
guns
exist yet,
Yeah.
to get into the game.
Oh, what's it? What's it fucking Winchester? Like Ash in Overwatch uses?
That's a lever
Yeah,
action.
it's a lever action.
Yeah, something like that would be sweet.
I'll work on it. We'll find one.
Alright, so rifle, so my attack is probably the same, but it does a D10
D12.
or D12.
What a Browning automatic rifle.
What was 100?
Yep. 100 GP.
If I sell him this, no, never mind. If I sell, how much to sell this musket?
I'll go by the price I have on here. We'll do 60. For the, I have a pepper box.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, you can buy some additional special bullets. You can get something called spin shot. If you shoot something at long range, that's so it'd be past 80 feet, but before your bonus, your shots do an additional 1d6 damage.
Pretty much like sniper rounds.
Yeah, like sniper rounds.
Yeah.
I'll put a pin on that idea.
Okay.
Because right now, as long as I have repeating shot, I don't need ammo, and I ignore loading.
Well, this is adds damage, so it would be a bonus d6. It's like buying
Buff
magic
ammo.
arrows. Yeah,
Buff
like
ammo.
How much are they per bullet?
$20.
Spider bucks
20 spider bucks. Yeah, 20 GP.
Per bullet.
Yep.
Dang.
It's actually from the Gloam handbook. Those come from.
Ah, the Oracle of Idinatru. And those poor kids. Those poor
Those poor children.
Oh. That was a good one shot.
That was a good one shot. We never did finish the other one shot we did of that same universe. You guys fought the one dude in the basement and like the things and yeah. But it's fine.
The dude with the thing in the lane.
Oh, I forgot I have sharpshooter now.
Anything else, Jesse?
That sounds vaguely familiar. I think the only thing I would have done is pop in at the bar, see if Checkers has gotten any more popular.
Can I add like a scope or anything to add like accuracy to improve like attack rolls?
I would say it would improve accuracy at long range. So it would get rid of the disadvantage.
I have sharpshooter, so I already.
Oh, you have sharpshooter?
Yeah, but I have one of the things for sharpshooters before you make an attack with a ranged weapon. You can choose to take a -5 penalty to attack roll, and to do a automatic +10 to the damage.
Yeah, Snafu had that.
I'm just trying to come up with
Let
ways
me
to
find some
mitigate
more
that
gun
-5.
stuff. Let me find some more gun stuff, and I'll get back to you about that.
Okay. It's about the only thing within the book materials that I can find is
Is there some sort of magical red dot site?
I can use a feat for fighter
Cat people
initiative.
are automatically
Choose
paralyzed.
a fighter fighting style. I can do
You don't see
range
through
to
the,
get a +2,
Mhm.
so that would just make it
But
a -3.
You don't actually see. Like,
Yeah.
You don't see
It'll
the
be a
red dot
while
in the scope. You
before
don't
I
see
can
it.
do that.
No, no.
Let me dig in some older stuff, see what I can find. There's got to be some third-party gun stuff for 5th edition D&D.
Yeah.
The community is huge, so I'll do that, and I'll see what I can tell you. I'll see if I can get back to you.
Yeah, because my current trajectory for this character, I wouldn't be able to get that feat until level 9.
But it's been about a week. You guys do your various bits of business here and there.
Oh wait, no.
How are checkers doing?
Checkers aren't quite catching on. They
Change my mind.
Doesn't help. I'm not there to keep things going.
it was like I'll see you've got one dedicated player. He's like an old tabaxi, an old cat man, and he's like constantly asking like, "Be great if somebody would play checkers."
I'll definitely play them. When I have time.
Yeah.
Between family and shopping and all that other stuff.
You play checkers with him, and he's eternally grateful.
We also have a fancy new chess set.
Checkers is better.
Blasphemy.
Would any of you like to start to work on the bond with another character?
The what?
Actually, you know what? You two. You spent that week working on the alchemy lab together. Go ahead and write on both of your sheets bond dice 1d2.
What is it for?
We'll write it down, and I'll tell you.
I was just trying to figure out what would be a good spot to write it down at.
If you
There's
guys,
a bond section on your character sheet.
if one
That's
of you
fair.
two is gonna die, like doing death saving throws, and the other one is there, you add that bond dice to the death saving throws.
Oh, no kidding.
So I'll see you two have forged a bond.
1d2 bond with Haggis.
Yep.
It had to be the raccoon.
Is it 1G or 2?
Haggis? Two. Haggis.
Let's see. Oh, sorry, it's a D4. It's a D4. A bonding die is a D4 that can be spent as a free action to do any of the following. Add a D4 to the bonding character's saving throw if they were within 5 feet. Add a D4 to the bonding character's attribute test if they were within 5 feet. Reduce an attack roll with the bonding character by 1d4 if they're 5 feet. And the saving throw thing if you're dying.
If it's on the saving throw thing for dying, one of us, the other one's got to say, "You can't die on me now."
Damn it, I'm a barber, not a mortician.
I'll say those are like inspiration too. They will stack, but they're not permanent. They don't just come back. Like, so every time you guys do a bonding activity together, you will gain another bonding die, each of you. So
Oh, okay, so it's not, we just have one die for
Spend
just spend right now, yeah.
Right now.
Red calls you back in about a week, and she says, "Okay." She is dressed in this sort of like spacesuit meets like sort of like fancy dress, like sort of like she has like a diving bell helmet on, but it's not like a spandexy spacesuit. It's like sewn red canvas. It's got like a design to it. She's got
calling card, the red.
she's got one for each of you guys to wear. And she says, normally you could have spells that would protect you from the heat of the brass, of the city of brass. I don't have that many wizards on staff, so you guys are just gonna have to wear these alchemies, these arcane suits here. They got coolant, like potion coolant liquid, kind of going through this sort of system. As long as you're wearing the suit, I guess she doesn't have it on, but she has it, like she's getting it all put together. So each of you is going to gain a heat suit, so that you can operate while you're in the city of brass. However, you cannot wear armor under the heat suit.
We're over.
I'll say you can try, but it's going to do that disadvantage thing on stealth because it's clunky.
Well, my armor is infused to my body.
Oh, looks like you found a way to cheat the system, didn't you?
I was gonna say,
My armor already gives me disadvantage on stuff.
my armor is basically my skin.
Are you immune to extreme temperatures?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't need to breathe, but like.
Okay.
I mean, metal can heat up and get weak.
Yeah. So you probably saw
The only thing for like conditions or immunities was I have advantage. I'm immune to disease, and I have advantage and resistance to poison.
Okay.
And to being
Cheap
poisoned.
viewers.
I don't need
Advertising.
food, drink, sleep, or air.
Viewers on stream.
Okay.
Can I still use my shield?
You want people
Yeah,
to
you still
watch,
use your
not
shield.
just a number
It's
to
it's
go up.
wood, but it's not like it won't like catch on fire.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard as iron. But yeah. She says, "Okay, so first I will be going with you. We'll set sail for Sigil, excuse me, and then we can go from there.
Right.
Get everything all together, and you guys pull out of port, and everything. The ship's all repaired. Same crew as last time, going with you guys. She tells each of them she's worded the ship, so if they stay inside the ship, they'll be fine. They'll be nice. It's nice and cool inside. The ship itself will be immune to the fires of the.
Is this her ship?
This is your ship,
Oh,
but
our
she
ship, okay.
she did get enough to get an enchantment put on this ship.
How kind of her.
Well, she's using it for her business too. So, you guys pull out of port and head ramming warp speed, jamming speed out
Jamming.
out into the into space there. It's not too long, probably about 3 days worth of travel, that you go into the astral realm, and then you kind of head like dead center. You see like this whole vast like sort of spin, but she heads like center for the spin instead, and you come across this large plateau, probably hundreds of miles across, with a mountain that leads up to the top, and then a sphere donut-shaped circle around the top of this mountain. There it is, boys. The City of Doors. It's a very, very strange place. Maybe if we have more time, we'll come back someday, but for right now, we're just going to visit the outside and take a portal gate to the Dimension of Fire. And you guys get closer and closer, and you notice that this donut isn't just a rock, is a giant, almost like a tire, because there's a line in the middle where you can see inside, and there's a whole city on the inside of the tire.
Looking behind us, is that comet still following us?
Comet is following you for some strange reason.
Okay.
You can see it's more. Also, you look through the spyglass.
These 3 hours of travel, I'll be studying it and kind of seeing.
It's more man-shaped now. It looks like more like a human shape, like flying through space, following you guys. As you guys get closer to Sigil, it gets like it's really close. And as you guys pass close, you see that you fly kind of in to this sort of strange hoop. Looks like it's a giant like floating iron ring. It's got like wreckage kind of around it. It looks like it's got like burn marks on the outside. Looks like it's a part of some ancient giant like stained glass window. And as you fly through the front of the ship sort of ripples through, and as it goes through, you see that you're passing through this sort of like wavy portal. The comet follows through, and then as you guys kind of come through, this wave of heat hits you, and you are on this giant.
You are on fire. Oh shit.
Yeah.
This giant sea of lava.
To shreds, you say.
And then off in the distance, you see what appears to be like stonework and lava sort of falling down these cascades on the outside of these walls. You see fire elementals and Aesir and fire giants, sort of like walking the streets. If Ifrits and what are the elemental people you guys can play? Oh God.
Will there be some gins?
Genasi, that's what I'm looking for. Fire Genasi walking around. Think very Arabian style of dress, loose flowing robes.
To them, this is just a warm day.
As you guys get out, you immediately start feeling the heat, and you're rapidly pulling on your cooling suits. And as the ship, you see, has a sort of a blue hue around the outside of it. It gets close. It's actually gets into the lava and parts the lava like water. This sort of blue energy separating it like water. And you guys are sailing on this sea of lava as the city gets closer and closer and closer. Cool. As you guys sail up, you guys pull into one of the ports, and a fire genasi walks up. He's got almost like a Super Saiyan style haircut. It says red gems. He's got bare orange skinned chest. He's got what looks to be like a fire pattern kind of down his chest. Big saber. He walks up and speaks in a very harsh, very direct tone. A language that none of you know unless you know Ignian.
Nope. No, I'm a little too ignorant.
Oh, she goes, okay, who's the best talker?
That'd be probably Red.
I need somebody other than me.
+2 charisma here.
Just one.
Charisma's a -1.
Congratulations, you're nominated. She throws open your visor, and what the fuck? And she pops a ring in your visor and closes it. Put that on your hand.
At least it's not a battlefish. I'm guessing a ring of comp languages.
Yes. The rest of you sort of started hearing this language of minors that you hear him say, and then if you're in a pull in a port, I need proper payment for the parking authority. She says, yes, of course. She takes one of the diamonds that you guys had. She slips them a diamond. Says, perfect. This will do for about 3 or 4 days. Enjoy your stay in the city of Brass. And starts to wave you guys in. Red says, I can get you guys some potions in just a little while, but I just got 2 rings on me. I'm sorry.
I'm just picturing tuning in a radio station. Nope.
Nope.
Ah.
Left pinky. As you guys walk through the city, you kind of get snarls of looking at outsiders in these cults. You're in your cult suits. They know that you don't really belong here.
That's like a slap in the face. Oh, you're too good for our environment.
It's oh, look at these normies and their environmental suits that they need to live here.
These fucking nerds.
But you see all sorts of various exotic wares. You see a bird of living fire, like a phoenix, like in a cage, as a pet somebody can buy. You see these various sorts of fire fruit, like red hot glowing apples. You see an Aesir bite into one and cinders fly off of it. Various taverns and bars. You see that fire elemental women dancing in these burlesque sort of cages around groups of other fiery races. Flares of different multicolors of fire coming off. If you guys didn't have the suits, you guys think that you would have burned to a crisp walking in this environment. But as you guys walk through the middle of the city, you get closer and closer to the palace. It's a large... let me see if I can find a picture. We'll use this magic card as our picture here.
The Palace of Auburn Hills.
Oh,
Sort of
City of Brass.
large, ornate palace. on the elemental plane of fire. As you guys walk up, the guards you see were various, like, you know, the fire elementals from WoW.
Yeah.
Sort of the hunched. They're like that, but they have like these giant, like, black obsidian spears. And they start to separate the spears out. This Red is being led along by, you know, one of the... She meets like a vizier type of character halfway through. He says, Red Revalia, it's good to see you again. You must be her current crew then.
Indeed.
It is good to meet you. I am... Oh, what's a good name for me? Flarios. I am Flarios, the Sultan's personal assistant and vizier. I will show you to meet the very, very busy Sultan. We can always make time for Red, however. She's one of the Sultan's favored guests. You guys walk inside the palace. You guys are brought a tray of the only blue thing you've seen is a blue liquid in a sort of a stonework sort of martini glass.
It's just Gatorade.
You said you might want to get out of those bulky suits. This will at least last you for a few hours. They each hand you one of these like glasses of blue liquid.
I mean, I already got my armor on top of this thing.
If we're inside the building, is it okay to actually remove enough to drink?
Yeah,
Okay.
you just crack your visor.
Bottoms up.
You drink it, and you feel this sort of like refreshing, cold feeling coming throughout your body. Suddenly, you're stifling in this suit. You're able to pull it off, and you notice you have like a slight blue aura around your body. So you are now being protected by this enchantment. Should last a day or so. If you would like another, we always, we always cater to our outsiders here. We are a trading port. You guys didn't notice, you guys didn't see like the trading area, but he says we do trade with other beings from outside the plane of fire. Air and earth and water do have emissaries here. They just don't exactly like to, hang out with the rebel.
Do you have any fiery demons here?
Fire demons? No, we aren't the hells, technically.
No.
Haggis nods and he's like, "What the hell did he say?"
Yeah, he says all this to you. You have nothing. You have.
He's
no
like
idea.
talking to me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Very interesting." What the hell did he say?
I'll translate.
Yeah.
Says, "Oh, you probably can't understand me either." He'll do a spell, and each of you will have a comprehend language for the day. And I said, if you would like to speak more, please visit me in my office, or at least just wave one of the guards down and say Flarios. That proper nouns will go 1-to-1. So Flarios is Flarios in common and in Ignian,
Okay.
and you will say yes. As you guys are led through, you're brought to a sitting area, stone slabs, sort of in this stone slabs like couches, sort of in a sort of circular pattern around like a central. There's like a shaft of blue light and like a single icicle, like the most ostentatious thing this man can own. Is a single icicle suspended from like a chandelier in this shaft of cold.
I like to think any other furniture they sit or lay on is like a bed of coals.
Yeah.
No snowball, huh?
I mean, the icicle is so much prettier than a snowball.
Yeah, that's right. This isn't hell anyway.
We're not in hell.
Sorry. Sorry. Still a little new to this whole stuff.
I know you humans like to think hell is nothing but fire. Trust me, it's way worse. But Flarios just
Fire and Taylor Swift music.
You're right on that one.
Flarios gets a summons from another. Looks like the Sultan is ready to see you. Waves you guys in, and on this large, just like up like a dozen stairs, you see the skull of like a red dragon, like kind of like carved into this like throne with these fire, like tears of fire coming down from the sides. You see this. Let's go with. We'll go the fire elemental. Fuck it. Large fire elemental, but has like sort of like reddish skin. He's not just fire. He has ascended to a point where he's like got some form to his body.
Maybe like magma or something.
Yeah, he's like if you were to fight against like, I think they're called like the fire elemental like myrmidons. They're like the evolutionary step up. They have features.
Yeah.
He is more of like that, like more evolved, refined fire.
I had some elementals or myrmidons in Baldur's Gate, so I got a good idea of what you're throwing out here.
You are in the presence of Sultan Valerios, the one true flame of the city of Brass, and his daughter, Lytressa. And this is a smaller
drug.
No.
John's names for his characters are all drug names.
Acetaminophen, ibuprofen show up, and she's just smaller, sort of like she's got like flame princess. She's got like hair that's like fire. She's maybe about a third of the size of this guy. He says, "Welcome to my court, Red. It has been quite some time since we've done business." She says, "Yes, see you still have the icicle I got you from the Frost Giant's palace." He says, "Oh yes, it's my prized possession. Must have been quite the undertaking getting it here in one piece." It's like, took a lot of doing. This is my crew. The crew of the, we still haven't decided a name for this ship.
I still vote for the cheesy one I made up. The Naughty Lloyd. For not quite yet named Kraken ship or Squid ship. But these boys and I are looking for a very specific item. You jostled the DM in sentence.
Pick a Kraken. What was that one? There was a robot chicken with a Kraken from
We could just call it Harm.
what was it?
Clash of Titans.
Clash of the Titans. Yeah, it was like if you don't get living, you just get you're just like you don't get living, you just get busy dying. You better get cracking. Sort of bows, says, "Welcome to the realm of fire. This must be the first time mortals have been to such a strange and exotic place. Tell me, what do you think of the city of Brass?"
It's very impressive. Nothing like I've seen before in my life.
Small rodent creature. I appreciate your candor.
I have an eye for the finer things in life, and my eyes are wide open.
Did you have a question for me in my court?
What was it we were looking for from that Red was telling us about with that little poem or riddle?
The
or
Star
whatever?
Ruby?
Yes.
Yes, they were looking for. Do you have the Star Saber?
Do we have the Star Saber?
Star Saber.
It's the thing you keep it on you, right?
Oh, the thing I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Show him.
All right. No.
Guards.
Said saber, not dagger.
I like to call it Dirk.
I was gonna say,
It makes me a Dirk head.
Oh.
All right, I'll show it.
we finally tracked down the legendary Star Saber. This, of course, is the key to the unlimited treasures. Oh, you have to check the name again. The Purgatorium. We're looking for the first of the 5 jewels that go upon the hilt of this legendary weapon. The ruby rests in fire's grasp inside a crown of burning brass. Your Majesty, I know that your crown is the crown of eternal flame. You've had it for centuries, if not millennia. This might be the... And he holds up a hand. That treasure was stolen from me 2 centuries ago by my old vizier, the fire giant.
Jafar.
Jafar.
He's not actually not that far. Kind of engineer.
Engineer.
I call him Flarazar.
Are they all going to be flares up, brother?
He was the brother of this other guy. No.
Okay, family name.
Yeah,
okay,
family
okay.
name. Flarazar, the fire giant, but he absconded with it to some dimension I know not. There is a ruby, however, that does dwell within the crown. Has been there since the royal family had received it. We had received it from an adventurer from across the stars as part of a treasure from long ago. So it may well be the jewel that you speak of.
In the scene.
Real quick, what were you calling that artifact again?
The Star Ruby?
That I have.
The Star Saber.
Star Saber. I mean, for some reason I have Star Blade written down. But alright.
I mean, Star Blade, Star Saber.
Right, no, I'm just...
Star Sword.
You knew it was a sword at first, now you've deciphered it's a saber kind of sword.
Still an S word.
Yeah. Let me God with a bloody ash.
Back out of the bloody ash. We've kept his quarters have gone unused for quite some time. I have no other fire giants here in my court. If you would like, you are more than welcome to inspect his quarters to see if maybe there might be a clue to his location. Other than that, I have nothing really to tell you. I'm sorry.
Suppose it's as good of a start as any.
Is there anything else I might be able to do for you? I do owe Red quite a bit of a favor with the ice skull that she did procure for me.
Well, supposing we do have to throw down with giants, do you have any means of protection that may aid us? Maybe weapons, armor, enchantments?
Let me have my guards go through the treasury to see if there's anything that might be worthwhile that could help you.
Excellent. Much appreciated.
I could part with 1 or 2 pieces of my collection.
Much appreciated. He takes a little awkward bow because he doesn't really know the formalities of these people.
But I know that the Sultan of Fire does not refuse his guests' requests.
Very generous of you.
But that he sort of waves you off. You see another band of fire creatures walk up for their audience. You're led through a side passage. Let's go. I'll rename the vizier. We'll just call him the vizier for right now. The vizier leads you through this sort of side passage, and he says, "Oh yes, it's been about 150, maybe close to 200 years since Flarazar made off with the crown. People say it has some magical abilities, but if he was hoping to crack them, it's been some time. I figured he would have showed up with, some sort of magic to overthrow
Done something with it, yeah.
So I don't know what he could be doing with it, but hopefully we can find you something that will make you, give you a clue. You guys kind of walk up this tower. And you notice something odd about these stairs that you're walking up. You're walking up an inner stair, but for every 6 stairs that you guys walk up, there's 1 stair that's big.
Okay.
So you guys are kind of walking alongside a tighter staircase for a giant, but it's a weird wide staircase for you guys. It takes a while to get up this tower. It's actually one of the thicker towers, kind of in the back.
Okay. The taller.
It is hot. It is muggy, and it is a sweaty job for you guys to get up here. But you finally get to the top, and there's a giant metal steel door, and there's a smaller steel door set into that larger door. The vizier walks up and presents a key, turns it, and the shaft of light sort of like pours into this giant dark room. And as he walks in, he goes Lumos, and all of the torches and candles on the walls light, and you guys see this massive, like literally a giant chamber, empty, dusty, cobwebs, and he sort of like waves his arms and says, "I'm sorry. This is the last of that we've been. This is the last. Next time we've been here. We haven't been here for quite some time. There's no really reason for us to come up here and clean a giant's chambers. So, have at it and take your time. If you require more, I'll say he leaves a fire guard with you. So if you require assistance, just have this guard come and retrieve me, and I'll be here as soon as I can." And he sort of like starts to descend the steps.
Thank you for all your help.
Of course. As you guys are gonna walk into this room, the table is like 30 feet tall. The chairs are, 15 feet to the seat, and then the towering backs go above the table. Like this whole room is massive. The books are giant sized. The table is giant sized. So it's going to be quite a feat trying to search through this room, but
5 for fun.
that is going to be your guys' job next time. As we, I think it's a good stopping point. You guys are in the City of Brass. You guys are in the former court sorcerer's personal sanctum here, and the red star still the red comet star still burns in the sky. We'll see what comes of that.
I was just about to ask that too.
And yeah,
Awesome.
and we'll start our first actual main story quest.
Deep dive.
So,
Awesome.
all right.
Well, thank you so much.
What is
wrapped
everyone's
the wizard
experience
cup.
right now?
Level 4, 10 experience.
Yeah, 10.
I'll do 20. Yeah, 20 experience.
Right on. Sweet.
Good job tonight. Was not quite the way I was gonna have Damien go out, but he's still out there in play, just not
It's just
Close.
Cool down right now.
Yeah.
But see, that's not bad because you may have had this fight set first, but we handled it smart.
Yeah, and I thought it was pretty amusing. I mean,
I don't know about
didn't.
I don't know if about dropping that thing was exactly smart, but
Oh no,
it was fun.
desired
it was
effect.
funny.
It was.
Desired effect.
And given my character, I always kind of picture him. He's got this stogie. He's like the demolition guy in
Yeah.
the movie. That's just whatever. He doesn't care.
No, yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah, no, it worked.
But yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, and like I said, Mike is taking a break right now. He's gonna re-roll. I wonder what that comic could be. So we'll see what happens with that.
Reroll.
Hmm?
You said reroll?
Yep, he's a re-rolls character.
Oh.
But yep. Other than that,
Glad I
You
did
see
give
the
him those
camera
characters.
slowly pan into his room where his quarters were, and there's a small little candle burning. Little
I was gonna say
shrine.
there's the bobblehead.
Yeah, the bobblehead. Be a nice little shrine to the captain till we meet again.
But yeah.
Awesome.
No, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching tonight on stream. We will be back approximately, if there's no alterations, everybody's available 2 weeks maybe.
Yeah.
But thanks for watching tonight.
From now until the end of time.
Now until the end of the time. Yes. Broctimus, if you're still awake, hey, great for watching. If not, get better soon. And everybody else that come in and visit, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next
Yeah.
week.
We'll see you somewhere in the stars, and we'll leave the Kraken on for
We'll
you.
leave the cracking on for you. Have a great night, everybody.
Night.
Laters.